Hi guys, welcome back to Hit Point 10. My name is Roval. Today we will continue not doing arenas and going out into the world. Because we've done enough of that. It's time for bandits to start kicking our ass, not just arena fighters. Come on. We want to see some real blood, not the fake shit that they use in the arena. Will that joke ever die? I don't know. But we are walking with a hoe. We are hoeing it up. Hey! That is the... Is this a dialect that it was mentioned? Hello, I'm Usur. What is that shit? Indeed. Can you tell me about the battle? Can you tell me about the battle? You can tell me about the battle. You taught me about the... Wait. Can you still tell me about the battle? Wait, stop. Let me love you. Okay, he did not let me love him. I understand. I see how this goes. I know. I get it. Oh, right, and there was another thing that we needed to check. Well, start checking. We need to check heroes that are alive and wanderers. For we need to seek out the companions. The start of the companions. So what do we got here? We got a horse safe? Nah. We got a Yarly the Lucky. He is... leadership up the ass and tactics. Okay, Yarly might be a good dude to have around as a vassal someday. Break skulls, breaking skulls. Frostbeard has a decent amount of scouting, but we can find somebody better. Shield Maiden is a big bad lady that will kick ass. Well, probably not bad, not evil, but badass. The red is meh. Boar meh. The wait, no, fair hair, we got it. Okay, fair hair is just a suave looking badass. Mad. Okay, so Mad is just a thief. Willow bark, 60 medicine. I feel like we can find better than that. Coal biter. Nothing. Yasid of the Wastes. Okay, Yasid of the Wastes will most likely be our scouting companion. He is at Askar, and Askar is to the southwest, all the way in the desert, where we're going to be going for. So we're going to seek out that fellow someday, maybe. Okay. Who else do we need to seek out? Oh, fiddle faddle, alive and wanderer. Yasid, Guzid the Falcon. Guzid the Falcon has decent amount of tactics and leadership. And I seem to recall Guzid was one of my companions in the previous playthrough as well. It's not the same bloke. It's not the same dude. But he's up there. He's up there. Okay, Waste Falcon Wanderer. Nah. Nothing. Scholar. 121 medicine. Not 120. 121. Now this dude knows how to open up a dude and sew him back up. That's what he's about. Look, he even has mastery in throwing. He can throw a scalpel at a dude and the scalpel will do the operation on its own. No fucks given. But I think I saw Surgeon here as well. Surgeon is just 81. Nah, son, you pale in comparison to the Scholar. So we will go with the Scholar, and he is at Razich. Again, in the desert somewhere. That's cool. Sure. We'll find you. We'll find you. Don't call us, we'll call you. Duma the Fish. Apparently has scouting. Dula the Wanderer with tactics and scouting. Alright. Are we lacking I think we're lacking a trader this run. But I guess we're just going to be grabbing somebody with scouting to send out to trade. In theory, they should be faster on their feet, so they shouldn't get into trouble. Outcast is a no. The black... Ooh, what? Hello? Oh, no, that's roguery. No. Sadly, party members, companions cannot provide roguery for the party, so there's no point in grabbing the lady. Wainwright, she's pretty. Engineering, that's good. That's good. Brand the Smith. Might be a good idea to grab. Where is Brand? My boy Brand is at Jacqueline in the... Well, I keep wanting to say Swadian territory, but it's actually Landian. My god. Atis the Prince of Ko, nah. Assi the She-Wolf. Right. And Amelgun the Grizzled. With 140 and a crossbow. Okay. Looks like that dude's about ready to cook meth or something. And yell science, bitch. Or something. Okay. So I guess we're going to be going towards Aserai territories and see if we can find our boys there. Now, let's go to Annika. We're going to visit some villages to get ourselves some men. I'd be down to get some women as well, but only if they can handle themselves in battle. Speaking of, do we have female soldiers? Something. Okay. I don't think we do. Do we? Or am I just not remembering, ladies? Combat ladies? That's a dude in pajamas. That's definitely a dude in pajamas. No, son. That ain't that's not the druid we're looking for. No, I don't think they've added female. Oh, okay. Besides the female lords, there are female lords in this. But no female. The dedicated female unit. You don't have a high enough relation to acquire this troop. You have -1. Who the fuck do I have -1 with? This entire village? Okay. I've never met you people in my life. How the hell do I have negative relations with a location that I've never seen before? Yeah, you get off me. Oh my god, are they gonna catch up to me? 3.4, 3.5. We're barely escaping their clutches. Recruit troops? Nope, nobody here to speak of. I guess I'm gonna try my luck at Zionica. Yeah, you better run, looters. You better run if you know what's good for you. Also, those mountain bandits will definitely, run me. Are they running me down? Holy shit, those guys are fast. I'm dead. Nah, son, I'm dead. Yep. We can work something out. How much money do I got? I don't know. How much money do you want? 223? Yeah, sure. I can make that happen. Just don't kick my ass. Alright, boys. Bye. Love you. I'll get my revenge or some shit. Damn, man. Notos the boar. Yep, he's quite the boar. Alright. Recruits? Nothing whatsoever. Did everybody just recruit people on the beginning of the game, just right off the bat? Now we need them recruits. I'm tempted to take the boar with me just to have some defense. But yeah, I'm not capable of taking out 8 mountain bandits, especially since we don't have a shield zone. Also, if you could load up that iron scimitar, that would be the tits. That would be great. That would be glorious. What the hell is going on? Thank you, game. You're a peach. You're the peachy peach of peachery. Let's go to Zeochorus. I mean, is it because I'm Aserai? Oh, also, if you're going to be attacking me, I am going to be so pissed. If that dude's going to attack me again, I am going to cry. Well, not cry. Be disappointed within the game and with myself. For I am not fast enough to outrun the mountain. Banditos. Oh my god, still nobody. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a problem. I'm going to go to Alsasos and Neochorus. And hope that we're going to find some recruits to defend our ass with. Indeed. Okay. Please? Oh, thank God. Yes. 2 Imperial recruits. Great. Do I even have money to pay them? Remember when I said that I'm not going to do any more tournaments? Sorry, arenas? I might need to do one. Oh shit, I actually forgot to check in Zionica if there's a tournament. Because I could start doing tournaments for the rewards and then we sell the rewards. Or something that could work. Okay. Probably going to be making these guys into legionnaires. Want a solid shield wall in between me and the enemy, so I can start killing from behind the shield wall. And then eventually we're going to be able to add guys with giant swords and giant two-handed weapons behind the shield wall, so when the enemy gets in close, they get fucked. That would be the idea. That would be the experiment that we're going to go for. So, arena. There is a tournament here. That's good. Mitch Fairhair. Well, he does have some fair hair. I'll give him that. I think I made that joke already. Well, never mind. Never do you mind. Okay, get that recruit, join the tournament, and see what we can get. So we can get a big helmet for our big head. That's nice. We will not bet at all, for we are scared. Ooh! I have gained a level by gaining 3 skill points right off the bat, no fucks given. That was glorious. I can feel the time. The times in my previous life when I just went ham with a polearm on a horse. Yeah, I have to admit, the polearm. If you're going for a melee, holy crap, baskets on a pogo stick, that was glorious. If you're going for a melee build, a cavalry melee build, definitely go for polearm. Polearm is love, polearm is life. You will murder with that shit. Okay, I think we're in trouble. Yes. No. Maybe. Defend me again. Oh, are both of those guys green? Because if both of those guys green, I hope the armored dude wins. Let me just get. Oh my god, you did. I think I might be dead. I did die, but since I was on the last surviving team, sorry, one of the last surviving, well, one of the last defeated teams, I still go forward. Yes, I do. Awesome, we're in the semifinals, and that dude will most likely fall to my hands. But those are famous last words. Most likely we will get our asses handed to us. Decent swordsman, mate. Holy crap. That's what I get for not using automatic shield block. No, I'm kidding. I've never used. Sadly, I've learned Bannerlord without automatic shield block, which is nice because that was just introduced in the last patch. Okay, so gotcha. Always go for that cheeky stab. Okay, that was. I will shield bash you up, I swear on my mum, mate. Well, I have to admit, he is fast. But not as fast as me. Well, shrewd as me, I would say. Guys, I'm sorry for bringing you out in the spotlight. I do apologize. Could somebody write a random gibberish in the chat to make sure that the chat is working? Because if the chat's not working, I might just need to refresh the page or something like that. Because I don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring you or something like that, because I haven't seen any line in the chat. So it would be cool. It would be cool to just write something down there. I promise not to say anything about it. Except a thank you, of course. Alright, that's gonna go in me head. Hell yeah, we're already getting an upgrade and I can sell that helmet. I'm even gonna do a quick refresh of the page just to be safe, just to be sure. Okay. And now we're gonna go back into the game and hopefully chat works. Hey, Asrand, thank you for confirming. Really appreciate it. Alrighty. No, that. Ooh, actually, that iron scimitar is pretty expensive. Do they have any two-handed weapons over here? A simple. No, that's a simple bastard sword, even though a bastard sword usually is a two-hander. It is not in this case. I'm not gonna go for the pitchfork. Fuck that. Okay. Do I keep the quaif for somebody? No. I need the cash. I need the hard, cold, earned cash. Something. So I'm going to go to Dradios. And am I? No, I'm not even going to have enough money to grab those companions from the desert. I should start... Well, first of all, I should start getting some men. Afterwards, upgrade all of those men to have at least shields in front of their asses. And afterwards, we were going to be getting some horses from some villagers off of the money that we're going to be making off of looters. And then we're going to go northwards and start trading a little bit with fish and grain and make a quick buck. Hopefully by making a quick buck, we're also going to be gaining some decent amount of trade skills. Because we do plan on testing out the trade skill in the late game to buy out kingdoms. See if it's possible. I know that some people have tried it. I have not, and I'd like to, well, dabble in that territory. So, I'm gonna be going for... I think I'm gonna go for 1 point into Steward, because I will be bringing this up. But for right now, give me that two-handed skill, man. I need to get my two-handed skill. Okay, so we're 8 against 11. Okay, I have to admit that was instantaneous. I like this. I like the fact that the new dialogue screen. Yeah, fight me if you dare, mate. Good, nice. No loading screen whatsoever until now. And now, attack. Of course, we are going to be getting into a loading screen. Yep. But that was pretty quick. That was pretty fast. Soldier, move! Soldiers move right here. I'm going to be bringing this out. I'm going to try to pelt somebody. And once they're close enough, we're going to go into melee. Can I bother you guys to go a little bit further? Because, well, clearly, once they show their head, I'm going to be able to kick their ass a little bit better. Hello, Rullum. Welcome back to the end, my dude. How are you? How are you, good sir? Aha, there they are. Undershot. That's what I'm talking about. Sit behind over here. Just a bit. I'm about to charge in. About to charge in. Oh my good lord. I'm about to hoe it up. Well, that was a complete massacre. At last, at last, you finally used the sight on a human being? Good for you, man. Good for you. So many did we lose? We actually lost 2 men. But it's fine. They're working on a way to manage troops before deploy, same as Siege. That's dope. That's actually dope. Could you please tell them to, for you to be able to make a preset? You know, so for example, if I'm going to be choosing to just have my archers in the fight, let's say just my archers in the fight, I can save that preset. Or if I choose a team to bring out with me. There was someone who was asking on the forum, thank the Lords. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. That is some good shit. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with the warband system where it would just prioritize taking soldiers from the top to the bottom. I was also okay with that. I'm not exactly sure why they're trying to go for a different system, because that one worked just fine. If the game prioritizes all of the soldiers from top to bottom within the list, I'm okay with it. The answer is what you told before. Okay. Sure. Sure be the dir. Let's see, rusted, nah. Well, clearly that's gonna go on my... No, never mind. Yeah, will it go? Yes, it will. Tattered tatters. Ooh, I think I need that on my main character, indeed. Wow. Things that we're discovering about ourselves. So good. Grab all of that loot. How much can we carry? Not much. We should still be fine. Did anybody leveled up or everybody died? Okay, actually 4 people leveled up. That's good. I'm tempted to go for Imperial Archers, but we clearly do not need Imperial Archers. We need ourselves some big, shieldy, burly men in the front. So let's go to Phasos. Grab ourselves some more boys. And then we're going to go to Amitatis. And, oh Lord Jesus above. We can't fight that. We gained the point at the list. Did I already level up again? No? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Someday. This was exactly the answer to the one that asked for what you want. We have something in the works for battle that is similar to the siege deployment phase that is currently in the game. I'm not sure when it will be ready, though. Okay. Eddie. Siege deployment in the game. Well, I guess it's referring to this perk. Allows you to place your troops before all battles. Maybe it's referring to that one. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. So we're going to go to Amitatas, verify for a tournament, and lick our wounds. Just hang in tight, heal up. There is a tournament here. That's great. Tavern District. We got Mr. Frostbeard over here, which ain't going to be helping us too much. But we are going to be ransoming all of those prisoners. Yeah. Trade. Let's get rid of some of the shit. That Iron Scimitar is going to be good on somebody, so I'm just going to keep it. Actually, I should start hoarding weapons for smithing. I don't plan on utilizing the exploit to sell shit through smithing because we want to make as much trade experience as possible for the late game. But I am going to be creating, making a powerful two-handed weapon for myself. I'm going to try to make a big one. Okay, that's 87% health. We should be okay. Yeah, preset is kind of mandatory. It would be awesome to save 2 to 3 presets and change between them when you fight against horses, infantry, and stuff like that. Indeed, I perfectly agree, Relum. Also, it's going to be very, very tedious if I have to select my soldiers each time I'm fighting against 5 looters. You know, it would hurt my soul a bit. Okay, let me scroll through the entire fucking list to find my recruit so I can fight these 3 looters. You get me? That would be getting gold pretty fast, I'd say. Okay, a bronze round kettle. Well, definitely something that I don't really need, but just gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Hello? I'll read in a second, mate. Let me just beat this guy up. And we shall discuss this subject further. Lightning fast, brother. Okay, the main problem, for example, is that you can have a perfect composition against horses, for example, but if horses arrive before you manage them, it is useless. True. True. Okay, weird. Oh, I mean, I don't mind. Okay, we softened that dude up. We should. Beautiful. Kill the archers first. Cover for my boy. Kill the dude that has 2 members in it. So the yellow team. Kill the yellow dude, please. No, don't. Nice. That boy's been doing good. And actually, we've been hitting it pretty well as well. That was nice. It was nice. Good teamwork, Imperial Veteran Infantryman. Now we must fight to death. Imperial Veteran Infantryman, it is time to... I'm trying to check if I'm going to be looking left. I swing faster. It's one of the things that are there, but not quite. Whoa, hello. That is rude. Do you see me tearing your limbs? Do you see me yelling obscene things towards you? I'm just trying to have a decent duel over here. Wow, this you can feel his armor, though. I am gonna say that. I've been trying hard to go through that dude. Hey, Swamper, welcome back to the inn, man. How have you been? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. And now we fight against the Imperial Legionnaire. With a heavy fucking armor. Yeah, this fight, I'm expecting it to take ages. Let's stab towards his face. Okay, no, never mind. He stabbed toward my chest. I don't really have to look too high to stab him in the face. Nice. That was a good stab. Chunky stab, brother. Chunky stab. Yeah, if you feel like you're not doing a lot of damage with swings, just go for the stabs. That saliva went into the wrong windpipe. Okay, yep, so we won this one. I'm gonna be betting on myself when I feel confident enough to just win tournaments. So for right now, it's fine. We're gonna be keeping this for one of the companions. It's gonna be a useful fight. Also, is it just me, or do I kind of look like Jean Reno? A little bit like Jean Reno, you know, the French actor. Just a bit. It might be because of the helmet and the beard, although he usually doesn't have a beard, just a mustache. People are, not is, asking. People are asking for immersion as well in RPG stuff, since the world is huge and beautiful, but your actions barely affect people, towns, relations, or something in general. Yep, I perfectly agree. I should have more to say on a micro scale, not a macro scale, on a micro scale. I agree, you know, actually getting into trouble in villages and stuff like that, beating up a wallet thief, or a gold pouch thief would be cool. Other people getting involved in catching said thief while he's running away, stuff like that. So small things, small tips and tricks, bolts and bubbles. Bruh. Okay, we're gonna wait here until we heal up. Are there any recruits? Did I check that? I did not check that shit. But it's fine. Just wait here for some time. 24 looters. Well, that's clearly not something that I'm going to be fighting. But I might just attack those 13 looters. Because we're all healed up. Our medicine has increased. Let's go get those looters. Are they running away from me? No, they're running from the garrison of Amitatis. Confused a bit? A tinge of an inch of a minge? Okay, well, whatever. Fight me if you dare. We will attack and hopefully take these dudes out.
Infantry forward!
Infantry forward. This is the first time that I'm using the dude with the super thick, coarse voice. But he seems to be doing well. Okay, so what we're hoping for is well,
Infantry, form a shield
you boys just
wall.
form a shield wall right here. We're hoping for these dudes to tank the rocks. That's the idea. Hello, Many Happy Man. How's the safe going? The safe is not going anywhere, and I don't own a safe. Hello, Martin Suki. Welcome back to the end. Indeed, not a mounted run. A pure footman build and playthrough. Save's going fine. For now.
Kill them all!
Kill them all. I'm gonna take that dude out. Or at least try. Oh, no, that's my dude. Let's remember that the dudes in black are mine. Ah, it's good to have 50 arrows. Beautiful. Come on. Nice, one more. Ha, son of a... Probably overshot it. Yeah, overshot it. Okay, well, we're out and about, Happy Man. We're out and about, and we are walking the lands in search of, well, tournaments, money, and companions. We will need to be gathering our companions, but first we need a little bit of Skrilla, a little bit of cash to bring them to our side, to engage in glorious contract. Yeah, that's kind of it. We're not tournamenting it up. Sorry, we're not arenaing it up anymore. So all's good there. We did lose one soldier. He will be forever missed. But we should be okay. Right, anything of interest? We are still at that point where I need to look through the garbage to make sure that I have something better equipped, including the civilian garments. So probably going to be equipping that. Clearly going to be equipping that. And grab everything and move on. Okay, now we have to make sure that we're going to be running away. Those looters might catch us, now that I'm looking at it. R, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude, or Roar. Welcome to Hit Point In. Or maybe it's R, if you want to read it in English, but it's much like your Roar. Welcome to Hit Point In. My name is Raval, I'll be your bartender. Hope you enjoy your stay. Ransom all prisoners. Kill all sins and bitches. And now we shall check the... Oh, nice! Recruits are back on the table, boys. Recruits are back on the menu, boys. We're going to be waiting here until we heal all of the boys up. And then we're going to go further northeast. The idea would be we're going to go northeast to Sturgeon territories where we know that there's cheap grain and fish. And we're going to be getting that good stuff. Is that a villager that I'm seeing over there? Hopefully that's a villager. We're going to wait until... Okay, stop. Go catch said villager. Please. Can I? 4.6, 4.9. Okay, we'll eventually catch up to those villagers and we're going to buy their horses from them. They've already sold their supplies, so the horses will most likely be quite on the cheap side. If we ever catch them before they reach their village, and it seems that's not the case, and I'm gonna cry now. What ya gonna do? Well, we wanted to go in this general direction anyway, so that's fine. We're gonna try to probably not catch up to those looters. Oh, never mind, we are dead. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's actually a little bit too much for comfort. I'm gonna try to go to Torios and see if we can get some recruits from there, because that's a little bit too much for me to handle right now. But if there are some... Okay, now it should be manageable. So let's get in there. Fight me if you dare. We're actually going to be fighting inside the village. But we should be okay. Okay, so everybody form a shield wall. Come with me. Soldiers right here, trying to get a clear shot of the enemy when they're gonna be running towards us. Put those pitchforks to good use, men. Shield them in. Just try to catch as many rocks with your shield, not your face. Good thing to remember as possible. 17. Okay. You can see them. Let's try to soften them up. I'm not trying right now to... Okay, I might be trying to kill somebody. Oh boy. Footnote attack. And let's go try to become a blob of death. Gotta cleave through these boys. And they broke. That's one down. Good. Hey, I gained a level. Nice. I overshot it? Really? Come on. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I can't see them anymore through the foliage. And I'm not sure how many people we lost, but I think we lost a few. Okay. Exit. We lost... Hey, we actually lost one dude. One Imperial recruit went down. The rest of them are all peachy, fine, and dandy, and good. That's nice. That's very, very nice. We get also 4 prisoners, and I forgot to level up the men, but I am going to be leveling them up after this battle. So we got some beer. Always a win. I'm not seeing anything better, not even for the civilian outfit, so we're just going to be grabbing all of that. Ever thought of being a hypnotizer? Your voice would be perfect for it, smooth and calm. No. No, I don't want to influence people that way. Thank you. It's not something that I'm interested in. Let's go with that. Alright. Seems those guys broke. Formation. All of the boys will be having shields. All of the boys will be upgrading towards shields. We want to have around 10 people with shields. And then we're going to go with another 10 who will be dedicated shock soldiers. We want to see them kill people to the best of their abilities. So, we currently have 10 recruits that have 10 Empire soldiers that will become shieldmen. All of these will be legionnaires. And then we're gonna go and verify which soldiers we're gonna be grabbing as shock soldiers. And we're gonna do a comparison between Battania and Sturgeon soldiers. Hey, I know. I appreciate the suggestion, Mr. Roar. So let's go. Babatata and Satata. Good. Soldiers. And let's grab ourselves an oath sword. I just want to reach this troop tree and see what we got here. We got the Battalion Veteran Volksman. Okay, so the Battalion Veteran Volksman has a Romfalia. That is pretty cool. 69 swing speed with 169 damage, so swing damage, so he's most likely going to be one-shotting everything. He is, since it's a Romfalia, he needs polearm, right? It's a weapon tier. That's a weapon tier 1, really? Isn't that incorrect? I always thought that Romfalia was a little bit higher on the food chain, a little bit, higher on the tier. For the Battalion Volksman, he does come equipped with a two-hander, and he does have his best stats in two-handed. Now, for the Battalion Veteran Volksman, he's not coming equipped with a Volks, a two-handed weapon. He's coming with a Romfalia, which is a polearm. Why? The Battalion soldiers have managed to die in their first battle all the fucking time. Okay, I understand. It does seem to be the case that they don't really have that good armor, but it's the idea of them is not to have very good armor. The idea of them is to be fast on their feet and kick ass. Saw one of my in-depth tutorials back when it was Warband season. Helped me out a lot. Game changer indeed. I'm glad to be of service, Roar. I'm glad to hear that the guide did its job. Okay, and now let's test out, or check out, the Sturgian side. Sturgia. And let's check the Ulfhednar. So my Ulfhednar boy has a drilled two-handed axe. He is faster. He doesn't do as much damage, but he is faster. And I like that about him. He also comes equipped with a one-hander narrow war sword in case things get close and personal, I guess. Or close quarters and personal. He does have the better armor. And he does have better two-handed 150 stats. Rather than the 100 and... What was the other one? Let me just check. Rather than the 130. And plus, he has a dedicated two-handed weapon instead of a polearm, which does make sense in my head. Hey, Cotton Prince, welcome back to the Indeed. Happy with the patch? I'm still testing it out. I'm happy with any type of content and progress on the game, to be perfectly honest. If the patch was just fixes and performance improvements, I'm down. I'm sold. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm very low maintenance when it comes to this shit, because I have a lot of stuff to still experiment with in the game, so I'm perfectly okay with it. Hey Shredder, welcome back to the end. Yes, this is a new playthrough. We are now going with a foot archer, a Fionn build, a foot archer with a two-hander. And we're currently building up a shield wall, and then we're going to be testing out shock soldiers, and in the late game, the plan is to buy kingdoms with trade. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. That is indeed very low maintenance. I would have lost my shit if it was just fixes. I would have been so proud and happy if there were just fixes. I'd be like, yes, you make your game work. You do that shit. You make it work splendidly. What's the most fun faction to play? And what's the most fun spec on your character so far? Let's see. Definitely mounted. Definitely mounted is the most fun because you have more control on the battlefield. I really, really enjoyed polearm. A mounted polearm was very cool. Simply because of the combat efficiency that you would field on the battle. It was very, very enjoyable. The most fun faction, I'm a big fan of archer-focused armies. I like to see the enemy fall before me before it reaches my line. So I usually go with archer-focused armies. I'm a big cover the skies with black arrows kind of dude. I know I'm lame like that. It's for a lot of people it's boring. For me, it's like, look at them die before they reach my side. I don't know. I'm crazy like that. So Empire, Battanian Fian archers, Surgeon archers are pretty decent. Asarai machine gun dudes are pretty cool. That's my most fun faction. That's my practically I'm going with a troop composition. Also, I do have to say, horse archer with Kuzite horse archers, it's a very high maintenance army, and you're gonna cry each time one of your horse archers dies because you've practically wasted 2 horses investment in that. But still very, very enjoyable and fun to see them work in action. So yeah, that's it.
Battanian Fian Champion can be achieved by getting forest bandits as prisoners, then recruit them when possible, and they can sooner be upgraded to Fian Champions. Sign of the Horn's medium light skin tone.
Right, Roar, way ahead of you, mate. We've done that in the previous playthrough. If you check my YouTube previous playthrough on 1.4.2, that's literally what we've did. We've literally rushed, okay, please, I'm trying to enter my character screen, thank you. We've literally rushed towards Disciplinarian, this perk, and indeed, Disciplinarian is hella OP, just fucking broken. If you want to make the late game easy as hell, get Disciplinarian. And, that's cool. Sorry, I did not know there would be a voice. All's good, man. All's good. No worries there. So yeah, Disciplinarian is definitely the shit. If you want to make high tier, high quality late game armies, Disciplinarian is really good. Is rushing Disciplinarian very difficult, time consuming, or nah? Cotton Prince, I recommend that you get some workshops and some caravans going. And once you have some workshops and caravans going, your money is set. You're going to be producing. You're going to be in the black. Afterwards, just become a vassal of a faction. Just become a vassal of the underdog and always field an army. Once you're fielding an army, you're going to be getting Disciplinarian in no time. Hey, Circles. Welcome back to the end, dude. How's it going? It's going fine. We're leveling up our character right now. And Roar, thank you for subbing, dude. Really appreciate it. Let us... I think I'm going to be getting all of the points into athletics for right now. Just fill this up. Fill up athletics, bow, and two-handed just to have that straight. And I'm actually going to go a little bit into vigor. Yeah, I'm going to go into vigor. I'm not going to go into social this time around. Just because. Sounds doable? It's very doable. I mean, if we did it, I'm sure you can do it as well, mate. Alright, so athletics up. Also, another reason why I'm going for athletics is because that's going to be increasing our personal running speed on the battle. Rainbow Sheep is adorable. Yes, I know. That's why I selected it for subscriptions. It's so cute. Love it. Plus, I have a plushie sheep. And it always reminds me of the plushie sheep that I have in the house. The plushie sheep. Okay. Looters. Let's take them on. We're not going to be able to catch them, so there's no point running after them. Let's go to Aoria. Aoria, I guess. It seems we are going to be gaining some stewardship points simply because we have men. And another thing that we're going to need to look for is we'll need a two-handed weapon. Definitely need a two-handed weapon. So in Aoria, do we have... Actually, we don't need any more recruits right now. We have 10... we're planning on making 10 Legionnaires, so that's perfect. They don't have any horses here. Well, that's a shame. That's a damn shame. Let's go to Saniopa. We would like to go to Argaron. I know that there's cheap fish in Argaron. And if we can sell it in Umbrella, that's going to be great. Wow! Sweet Jesus. It's been 3, 4 in-game days, and already... Also, that is not Daijobu. That is... I'm sorry, but that is unacceptable. Please fix that. That looks ugly as fuck. It's something that you would see in an alpha, not in a almost ready game. Now, the fact that there's winter wonderland on the border while this site is a desert. So please, developers, look at that and fix it. I mean, I know we're in the beta patch. Shut up, Gunprince. Shut up. I know we're in a beta patch, but I don't think you want to test out winter on the desert wonderland, okay? Currently, my weapon layout, we're going with a two-handed weapon, bow, and 2 quivers. We're maxing that shit out. We're going pure balls-to-the-wall Fian build. Okay, so, no, what I wanted to say is I can't believe it's been a few days and Cruzite already took Umbrella. They did not waste any time. They're like, okay, we've just got born into this world. I'm setting camp on Umbrella. Umbrella is mine. Because that's what they did. It's sad. Okay, no arena here. Sorry, no tournament here is what I wanted to say. We're going to be keeping this for our blacksmithing. Going to be selling all of that jazz. And do you have any cheap horses that I could use? It's a little bit on the expensive side. But I'll need 4. No, I'm pretty sure I can find something better. You're trying out throwing weapons at the moment, but they're Oh, no, please. Please, Roar. Do not try throwing weapons. That's literally what we tried in the last playthrough. Throwing weapons does not give you enough experience to level it up properly and efficiently. The ammo amount... It's... Okay. Let's go with the pros first, and then we're going to go with the cons of throwing. The pros... It is very satisfying to hit the enemy with a throwing weapon. It's usually a one-shot, and they're going to be falling down in an incredibly satisfying and visceral fashion. That's the only pro. Now, for the cons, limited ammo, and not enough experience per shot. So, you're not going to be leveling it up in an efficient manner. For example, on my bow, or on my crossbow, I could easily gain a level or 2 extra on my character. With throwing weapons, I could barely reach 60 with it, while on the bow I was already over 100. Hey, B-Boy Stark, welcome back to the end. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since you have your headphones. It holds really well, but it's good quality, especially for the sound. Thank you. I don't think headphones are related to the sound. I think the microphone is related to the sound, mate. I think this thing is what's giving the good quality sound. Just saying. The headphones are there just, you know, for me and you guys to hear the in-game sound. Yes. Okay. Indeed. Professional microphone given to me as a gift by my good friends on my B-day. Alright, so keep those, move on, leave this place and go to Argaron, where I know for a fact that they have cheap fish. Well, at least I knew they had cheap fish on the previous patch. It might have changed. They might have been fed up with fish. They'd be like, you know what? I'm not in the mood for sushi anymore. I'd like to go grab something else. Hello, Doozy Mashek. Welcome to the inn. Marry who? I'm not sure if I should have a one-handed or a two-handed spear. Opinion. How often do you want to use said spear? Are you on foot or are you on horseback? If you're on foot, I recommend a one-hand. Well, okay, if you were going to go strictly for spears, then you could just grab a shield with it, to be honest. Especially if it's a spear that only thrusts. If it's a glaive, like a Ramphalia, which can be swung, then definitely without a shield. My girlfriend from the microphone gift. No, I've actually received it from multiple friends, which were mixed genders. That were both male and female. And I'm already married, so... Oh, of course, my wife also contributed to that gift. That is true. But I'm also going to be stating it that it's from friends, usually. At the time, we were not married, right? Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm definitely not going to be able to take out both those 9 looters and those 17 dudes, so I'm going to be walking in the other direction. If those 9 looters decide to fuck off, I will take out these 17. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. Why are you running away from me? Come on. Let's do this. Very bad Italian New York accent. Bada bing. You're on horseback, too insecure without it. We'll try to find a glaive. If you want to go fun times, grab a glaive without a shield. You'll usually find them in Kuzite and Sturgeon territories. If you want to go with safe, but deadly, a western lance with a shield. Don't couch, just thrust. Yeah. Ladies don't like the couch. They just like the thrust. Someday I'm going to be able to cap... No. No. Oh, wait. No, we have the same speed. Okay, we have the same speed. Eventually, they're going to walk inside a little forest, and they're going to slow down, and I'm going to go catch them. Or not. They might turn around. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yes, they did. Indeed, turn around. Okay, let's fight. And attack them.
Cheer well 1, cheer well 1, cheer well
Oh my
1.
God,
Thanks, your
dude.
Gideon's is legendary.
Righto, I'm so glad that the voice did not rate all of the cheer. That would have been annoying. What's my opinion on thrust over couching? Well, let's say thrusting has a lower cooldown and you have a better controlled thrust. And interestingly enough, if you're going to be fighting against a dude who's couching towards you, you will always have a longer thrust than his couch. Because how the motion goes is something like this. Whoop. And when you're thrusting, yours is going to be longer than your boys, your enemies. Yeah, I know. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm being distracted. I need to shoot.
Raise your shields!
Raise your shield, boys. Oh my god, somebody has throwing weapons. That was delish. Please throw more of that. Walking on sunshine, and I feel good. I know I'm hoeing it up, but that's how we need to do it. That's how we need to do it early in the game. I've overshot it. That's what's up. Close, but no cigar. Ah, like. Voices, oof. Okay, man. Thanks. Heaven be praised. Also, Henry has come to see us. I swear that's taken from Kingdom Come Deliverance. I swear. Alright, looters coming in. Nobody died. Great. Awesome. We can hold our own against looties. Oh no, we're going to be having... So, this build is a pure footman soldier. We're only going to be having horses in our inventory so we can increase the movement speed of the party. I like to be in the mud. It's just an experiment. Me personally, I prefer a mounted build, but I just want to test out character builds. I definitely think that that in the current state of the game, the most powerful builds are mounted horse archer and mounted lancer. That thrusts and not couches. So wholeheartedly believe that. And I did have a sword and board tank build with a crossbow on foot that also worked decently well. But the problem with the build is you don't have as much control on the battlefield like you would do if you were on a horse. That's all there is to it. That's the deciding factor. You are more combat efficient and army control efficient, battlefield control efficient on a horse. Can you thrust on the couch? You know it, Savants, you know it. Welcome back to the end, my dude. Alright, we're going to be capturing that man. Also, we're going to be leveling up all of the boys. Making a decent amount of cash by simply beating looters up. You know, looting their looted loot of lootery. Probably oh, yeah, they're faster than me. Fuck that. Nope, birds. No, sir. Do we level up? No, but I have a perk somewhere. I have a perk somewhere. Yes, we have now 26 into two-handed. What are we going to go for? Two-handed weapons you wield have 10% better handling. Infantry troops into formation you're leading have their two-handed skills increased by 30, which is nothing if I remember correctly. And wood chopper increases your damage against shields with two-handed weapons by 30%. Infantry troops into formation you're leading increase their damage against shields by 15%. I think I'm going to be going with strong grip, because taking out shields is usually not a problem, because you're most likely going to be killing them. Your friend is going to be hacking at them while the enemy is looking towards you with a shield, so it's perfectly fine. Do you like chasing looters without speed-ups? Do smat check. If you get horses in your inventory, you're going to be having enough speed to catch up to enemies. I know it's crazy, but I've tested that shit out, and it works. Cyclone Soldier, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Pointed. Do the perks work? I haven't tried the game in months. Type in ! perks, and you'll receive a link to a website that will tell you if shit be working or not. Hello, Uluf. Welcome to the end. What do you think about campaign movement speed based on horses in your inventory and cavalry in party? I love it. I really like that system. I really hope they're going to be adding carts to the system. You meant fast forwarding? Oh, so like 3? Yeah. I just like to take things slow. I'm probably going to be speeding things up in the late game, but in the early game, when I'm a little bit on the fragile side, I'm okay with just not speeding things up so I can have the time to react. I'm an old man. Well, not an old man per se. I'm 30, well, almost 30, but I like to take things slow. Okay, so that's just a personal choice. If you want to speed it up and be my guest, you go and speed that shit up to 5,000. So all of that stuff. Any cheap horses now? I need to keep an eye out for villagers. Also, we're going to be getting some fish. Too much fishy fish of fishery. We definitely need to talk with some villagers. Monsieur Villagers, please don't go into Alatis. I need you. I need to love you. You have completely ignored my pleas. Damn. Okay, no, I don't want to recruit. I bet your wife appreciates you taking things slow. Cheers and thanks for the answers. I guess. I never asked her. Nah. Okay, we should be able to make a profit in Umbrella with this fish. On the road, if we're going to be fighting some villagers, I'm going to be talking with them and try to buy their horses. Hopefully they're on their way back from a city. Hey! Oh, you're traveling to Argaron, so most likely you already have, you already have produce in your inventory, so please go to Argaron. Get the fuck out, and then let me buy your shit, would be the idea. Chat goes gone naughty. I can decide to not answer these types of questions, but I felt like, what the hell? It's K. So we're just gonna wait here, and there they are. Good day, good sirs. I would like to buy your 13 old workhorses. That's great. And with just 377, we now have 1,630 motherfucking space in our inventory. You love that they removed the talking loading screen so much? Yes, I really, really love that as well. No more loading screen before a conversation where you can decide to fuck them up. It's beautiful. It's the best thing that they could have added to the game, to be honest with you. Best. Period. Okay. Any horses for speed? I do need around 10 speed horses, tier 2 horses, like sturgeon trotters, for example. No, nothing with a decent price, so... Actually, the sturgeon trotter is not really that hardcore on the price market. Yeah, sure, let's grab that. Sumpter horse is another inventory horse, so we'll be okay. But no, the main reason why we came back here, besides the workhorses, is to get a little bit of extra fish. We want that extra fish. That should be fine, and we have enough to pay the men as well. Good. For a few days, until we find some enemies. And now we're going to go to Umbrella. How come my party's slower with lower amounts of units? It depends how many horses you have in your inventory. But to easily tell how your movement speed is influenced, you just mouse over the horse icon in the bottom right corner of the screen, and that is going to give you a breakdown of how the party speed is being calculated. It says minus 2.56 herd. That means you just have too many horses and animals and sheep and hogs and cows in your inventory, and that is bringing your army or party to a halt. Might be a good idea to sell some of that shit, or store some of that shit. Or simply get more men. So they can handle the extra livestock that you have in your army. Hello, my little puny. Or, sorry, my bad. Nope, not puny. Hello, my little punny. Could you please turn on the lights? Thank you, you're a peach. Okay. Oh, did not know I could have too many? Yes, you can have too many. Usually, the more the merrier, the more the better, but in some cases, like in yours, you just went fucking overboard. Finally, what, my little bunny? Thank you, good sir. We have now learned shit of the battle, which we don't care about for now. Have a good day. If I could fight those looters, that'd be grand, but I assume they're going to be running away. Actually, we are now faster than those looters, which is great. Right pronunciation. Well, I try. I do try. Any level ups? Now we're fine. Holy shit. We need to fight them now, or we won't have enough money to pay the men. Please catch them. For the love of Christ, please catch them. Sweet Jesus. Mate, get him. Are we at the same speed? No. Cannot pay my wages. We lose 5 morale. Thank the Louds. And we're getting help from 2 lag. Well, that's great. That's just grand. And if I auto-calculate this battle, we're most likely going to lose soldiers. Fuck it. Okay, we haven't lost anybody. That's great. We've plundered 12 gold. So worth it. That 12 gold is the tits. Also, I wonder if we need to pay the debt as well. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go to Myzia and sell the fish. The autocal is actually worth using now, is it? Aren't you going to be losing a high-tier con guard that you've invested at least 1,400 gold into? Won't you get him killed by a lowly looter? Did they finally fix that? I'm still not trusting it. I swear to God. I swear to my mum. I am not trusting a looter to auto-cal with a 10-foot pole. That's some scary shit, man. That's some scary shit. Will you fight against 100 looters as a 40-men Fian party? Just play? Well, I mean, yeah, they're just going to go down before they can reach in battle. But in a battle of 500 versus 500, you can auto-cal? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Also, 4 very cheap cylinder horses, but no. How much for the fish? Really? Just 13? Well, I did not expect that. Let's wait until it's morning. Go to the arena, join the tournament, hopefully make some cash. Because we need some... yeah, I'm going to be grabbing that and selling it for the greater good. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's get rid of that dude right after that. Good. At last, yes! You and me, Imperial Crossbow, we're going to go far until we have to fight each other. This one we're not going to be going far anymore. Smithing is, as I understand, still OP. If you mass-produce two-handed weapons, you are going to be making a big profit. Actually, no. I want this dude to die. So, you and me, Blue Man, we are fighting together. Simply because he had the higher tier armor. Gotcha. There. I'm not exactly sure if you're going to be getting the 60k price on a two-handed weapon, but you are going to be getting some decent amount of cash. I've been selling two-handed weapons at 2k a piece, and apparently that's the balanced price. Balanced. So yeah. Alright, Imperial Infantrymen, let us fight. Let us duke it out. Watch. Get lucky and get the materials to decent javelins and boom, you're settled. Pretty much. We're up all night to get lucky. You could totally sing that song while doing smithing at 5 in the morning. Up all night to get lucky, just to get those javelins rolling. Yeah. Proof for that. And now against the Imperial Veteran Infantrymen. I am ready. Alright, little man. It's time for your sleepy time. Sleepy time! Oh, okay. There we go. Yes. I don't know why, but I still prefer Warband over Bannerlord. To be honest, give me Warband Prophecy of Fendor, and I will definitely prefer it over Bannerlord. But if you're just talking about Warband Vanilla, I have to disagree with you, because I have to admit, Bannerlord did surpass Warband. Bannerlord is simply Warband with better graphics and a working economy. So in that regards, it surpassed Warband. I think now Bannerlord has more quests than Warband. So yeah. You know what? There's something that I've realized. I'm going to be selling both of these. Simply because I think I'm going to be going into a lot of tournaments. Yeah, definitely into a lot of tournaments in the near future. And I'm most likely going to be getting enough gear for my companions to equip them. So let's not beat around the bush. and just get ourselves what we need. There we go. I think that's going to be enough inventory horses for a little bit. Give me... You know what? Just pay for that shit. Yeah. So how many sturgeon trotters? We now have 6 sturgeon trotters. We still need 4 more, but we're not going to buy them just yet. We still don't have nearly enough money to get that ball rolling. I did that at the beginning as well, mostly because it's simpler in some cases, mainly the noble lore relation list. Really miss it. Well, that's true if you compare vanilla versus vanilla. Bannerlord wins, but Warband's mods are awesome. Indeed. And that's literally what I've said, Mr. Bunny. I've said, give me Warband with mods, like Prophecy of Fendor, for example, and I will clearly prefer Warband with mods over Bannerlord. Well, I don't really have to quote myself because I said that. Because, you know. So, yes, please don't misunderstand me. Bannerlord has surpassed Warband Vanilla, but it has not surpassed Warband mods. That's it. That's it. That is all that is to it, mate. Well, not necessarily facts, it's just a personal opinion. Hey, Umbrella is no longer in the hands of the Khuzait. Northern Empire took it back. Good job, Northern Empire. Good job. I'm proud of you, Northern Empire. You do you. You go. You hang in there until I get powerful enough and actually help you in combat. Tavern Nib. Trade. Do they want any fish? Do you want to buy some fish? Hell yeah, that's actually a very decent price for fish. We bought it at 11. We're going to be making a 9 profit per unit. So, give me that good stuff. There we go. 1,200. Now, we're going to be traveling back to Argaron, get more fish, and then go back south. What about skill points? Do you like what they did in Bannerlord compared to Warband? Yes, it's Skyrim system. It's Skyrim? It's the Skyrim type of leveling up a soldier. So I like it. I wholeheartedly like it. The more you do something, the better you are at it. The more you want to specialize in something, the more you can. I like this system. So terrorists, please don't get involved in my looter manhunt. Thank you. Of course, this is, again, a personal opinion. A lot of people like the old system, which I kind of don't... Yeah, where you just... By killing a person, you become better at engineering. Somehow. So some people prefer the old system. I don't. I like the new one. Hey, Nikolaf. Welcome back to the end. This one makes more sense. Building a siege engine gets you better at building siege engines. I agree with that shit, okay? Alright, so the enemy is going to be coming over the hill. Let's give them some space. Just so we have more time to shoot at them, actually. It's just me shooting at the enemy to gain more XP. Also, yeah, everybody's looking good. You boys will be my shield. They're gonna be my target practice. I ain't hitting shit. Okay, am I overshooting now? There goes the throwing weapons. Also, I think they gave Legionnaires throwing weapons. If they did, that's awesome. Didn't get to use my... Ah, man. Shit. Nah. Nah, they're out of there. Her ha ha. Apparently that's a thing. Her ha ha. Let's get out. Grab all of those dudes. Done. The fact that now my soldiers level up based on how much experience I gain, I think is great. Love it. And... God States. Hell yeah. Grab all of that, move on. Next stop. You know what? Since we're so far north, I'm not going to go back to Argaron. I'm going to go to Tial, because Tial has both cheap fish and grain. So we're going to be making some cash as well. Plus, we want to grab 10 more Sturgeon soldiers. Pardon. Is horse crossbow a thing? A thing, I think you wanted to say. Or you kind of have to go with archer for better damage, less of a faster shooting. I'm going to say yes. I do recommend that you go with a bow and arrow on a mount, because you have better options and more ammo. The problem with crossbows is you can only... So, since the perk... Let me show you. Where was it? It was... okay. Since the perk Mounted Archer and Crossbow Cavalry... Sorry, since the perks, these two perks, don't work, your crossbow choice on horseback is very limited, and you have a few extra bow options on a mount than crossbow. So again, this combined with the fact that you shoot faster and combined with the fact that you have more ammo makes the bow the better option. But for role-playing purposes, it's viable and you can go for it. Crossbow is decent for sieges, or was, at least back in Mountain Blade Warband. Indeed, the crossbow is more accurate, and you'll be able to shoot the enemy through the wall slits. That's awesome. But it's kind of a niche pick. It's kind of a niche situation. Imperial Veteran. Yes, perk does not work because of bug. Yeah, they don't work because they either have been implemented in a wrong fashion or haven't been implemented at all. It happens. So, Alov, do you have the sturgeon goods? Hell yeah, you do. Give me those sturgeon goods. Well, and by goods, I mean men. Oh no, that dude actually took people from the village, I think. No, maybe, no, they didn't. Great. Just a few more soldiers. Step bandits, they're all cavalry. No, I'm not going to be fighting them. But if you type in !perks, you will receive a website with a link with to a website that will show you all of the perks that work and don't work. You play your seizures with 3 quivers and never go upstairs? Your choice. I prefer to get in there close and personal, sometimes with my horse. That shit is viable. Also, it seems roguery is not increasing as fast as it used to. Or maybe I just need more prisoners. That might be also a thing. Trade you with a little bit of side of trade. No. How that goes. Any cheap horses that I can utilize? Nope. Any cheap fish? Yes, 12 fish, 10 for grain. Actually, the grain price is a little bit on the high side, so we're gonna go with a fish. Around 1k worth of fish. Maybe more if I can. That should be okay. Should be fine. I'm not going for too much because I still need to pay men. And I'll just wait until I have a more stable amount of cash before I just go balls deep into trade goods. Like to go to Bukits and see if we can get some soldiers for there. And you know what? I'm gonna talk to Godin as well. Smart choice? I would say safe choice. And you just put all of your effort into killing the enemy. So that's cool. You could even go crossbow and 3 quivers. That's also an option. And again, it's down to personal choice. For example, I like to go on the battlements to be a distraction for the enemy while my boys stab them in the back. It's an option. It all comes down to, well, preference. to be honest. Preference. Okay, now there's going to be something that I'd like to do here. These Sturgeon recruits will go in the Heavy Infantry Division. So this is the 6th number, right? Do I know my I know my Roman numbers? Yes, that's the 6. So this 6th squad will become what I like to call the big bad burly men that will be kicking ass once the enemy gets in close enough. Hopefully they're gonna be bringing in good results. I don't make any promises, I just hope so. Karahali, what's the culture? Kuzite, okay. Then I don't care about you. We're gonna go to Olive Wurikskala and then go back south to Amprella, where they're most likely gonna be buying our goods. Could like to take out those bandits, but most likely they're faster than me, clearly, because they're on horseback. So no point. No, not a decent price for grain. Decent price for soldiers though. Good. We now have 8. I need 2 more. 2 more recruits, and then we have all of the men we need for the late game. Don't go over 20. You're going to be spending too much money on men, and you don't want that. You want to gather up money until you have, well, enough to buy yourself caravans and, workshops. Workshops was the word I was looking for. Definitely. Recruit troops? No troops whatsoever. Nothing fed me. What's Pawns looking like? Pawns is of the Empire culture, so I don't care about it. Let's go back to Umbrella. Three looters. Feel like they've decreased the amount of looters that you see on the world map, or I'm just not lucky right now. Hey, 8 looters. No, Penton, my love. Wanted to talk with you. Trade. Please start streaming on YouTube. Twitch has too many bugs. I think more people would watch streams on YouTube. Would they, Mr. Bunny? The reason why I'm not streaming on YouTube is because I don't want to, you know, keep my eggs in one basket. So your little children grow up with a command or something, and when you talk to them for the first time, they're like, "Oi, I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger." Well, have you been there for them while they were growing up? You haven't. You've been at war, and they just grew up off screen. I've never seen you, well, I've never seen you at all, but I've never seen you once spend time with your kids. You don't think you would watch streams on YouTube? Okay, each one with their own. I'm choosing Twitch because I don't want to rely only on YouTube. You can stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Not really. It's not an efficient way to spend my time. You promise you're a good father? It's happy man, I am joking. Simon City Royal 2, welcome to the inn. I feel like you've been here before, but most likely I'm mistaken, and if I do, I apologize. Welcome to the inn. Let's go with that. Alright, fishy. Ooh, actually not a decent price for fish. That's bad. Can I make it all the way? Well, I can make it to the south if I fight those guys. 3.4, go 5.2. And if I get in the forest, I am 3.6. Yeah, so eventually I will catch that dude. So yes, you have been here before. Welcome back. I thought I've recognized that name. Or maybe it was another Simon. Who knows? Even though you've killed thousands of men, you're still the father. Just because you're related by blood, that doesn't really make you a good... You know what? I'm not going to go into that debate. That's a rabbit's hole right there. Get him. Good. Time to kick your ass. Plus we want to level up the points. So, infantry here in a shield wall formation, while the recruits will be behind you. Protected by the shield wall. Hopefully protected by the shield wall. And that is the tactic I came up with. I know nobody Nobody has ever thought of this. Ever. But now they are defended from the rock throwing capabilities of the enemy. And once they are close enough, we will engage in glorious combat. Right now! Surprise! You didn't expect the Spanish. Yeah, I should really rename that formation to the Spanish Inquisition. Because nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. What is the tactic? Simple. Shield wall in front, shock soldiers behind shield wall. Once the enemy gets close, you mosh pit charge them in. Quite a simple, blunt tactic. There we go. That gave us enough money to just go for one more day. Let's go to Makeb. Maybe we're going to have a better chance at selling some fish there. Kuzite has declared war on Sturgio with majority of support. Well, of course they did, because Kuzite is incredibly powerful. Hello, Makeb. Arena. Yes, there is a tournament here. Great. Glorious. But do they also want the good fish? No, they don't actually want the fish. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna make some money off of the tournament if I win it. Might be. Actually, I'm not really comfortable with Kuzite tournament, so let's not go for it. A simple saber, one-handed weapon. We're gonna sell that. And we're gonna make some cash. Should be fine, and we are the first to go. Well, actually, he is the first to go. I apologize. Never mind. That gave us a skill in polearm and a skill in riding, just right off the bat. No fucks given. And now it's going to be a 2v2v2 on foot. Oh shit. I'm going to be defending my archer. Oh. This is going to be a weapon I am not accustomed to. If we gang up on this dude, he's definitely going to fall. Hello? Stab him with a sight of sunshine. Good. And hey, those two archers are fighting each other. You fight them as well. You kind of suck at aim, dude. Well, of course you suck at aim. You're an Imperial Veteran Archer. What am I talking about? Those two suck at aim as well. Hey, you got him. You got him in the arm, apparently. Good. You like YouTube streams because you have options to pause for some time if you, let's say, have to pee. On Twitch, this part of the stream is just lost. Well, I could add some ads, and simply you guys watching those ads would help me. You know, support me. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I understand. Of course. It is for the sake of your situation. Wow, we're actually finding a dedicated spear, dude. Okay. Oh no, oh no. Good. Somehow I've protected you from that. Ha! The spear infantryman was the archer. Great. Great. But yeah, exactly. It all comes down to preference and convenience and efficiency for each one of us. Imperial Veteran Infantryman, and we're going with shielded spear. Let's go. How much time will it take for you to convince me? I don't think you will convince me. I do plan on streaming on YouTube at least once, just to see how it goes, see how popular the stream would be and what the benefits would be, but I'm probably not going to be doing it. I'm probably not going to be leaving Twitch. Again, because I don't want to keep all of my eggs in one basket. If YouTube goes down, I don't have anything to fall back on. How's the stream doing? In the last few weeks, we didn't really do very well. Now that there's a little bit of extra content on Bannerlord, it's going to be a little bit better. And once Bannerlord gets stale again, I'm probably going to be going a little bit back to Warband and continuing with Last Days of the Third Age, which is way better. Okay, please debate in a nice, civilized fashion on why that's the case. You're trying disconnected. You have Twitch for live streams and YouTube for recorded videos. Just don't need anything more. And you have strange habits to miss almost every live stream on YouTube, so I gave up on watching lives on YouTube. I agree with Olaf. Yeah, I do it the same way. Twitch is for live streams, YouTube is for recordings. If one of Twitch and YouTube falls, it'll be Twitch. I don't know that, many happy men. Again, another reason why I'm not solely on Twitch and I'm also on YouTube. The Warhammer mod, I'm probably not going to be going with the Warhammer mod. I think I'm going to be going back with the Last Days of the Third Age mod. Continue with that and maybe make a guide for it. Now, we've gained the Simple Saber, and we're most likely going to be selling the Simple Saber. No, I don't want to enter the smithy. Trade. That's where I want to enter. And that Simple Saber is at 550. Okay, I'll take that 550. That's going to keep us going until we reach... I don't even know. Where should we go? Suddenly we can't see any production. Grain, sheep. In theory, we should be able to sell some fish there. What about RimWorld? Yeah, sure. We can still play some RimWorld as well. Seagulls. I'm sure there's enough time to play multiple video games. Not just Bannerlord. Plus, I would most likely burn out if I would just play Bannerlord. Like it happened before. And why is it not an argument? Pray tell. Yeah, you can burn out playing Mountain Blade. Of course you can. Especially if you're playing the same mod/mode. You also you get cravings to play Mountain Blade? Yeah, it's one of those video games where you always return after a while. Yeah, not really a good profit. Hey, Easy Pan Man, welcome back to the end, dude. Okay. How you doing, Easy Pan Man? You feel like you have to get stuff done? Hello, Lucy Tanif. Welcome to the end. Found out about you through your Nova Aethys videos. Thanks a bunch, no problem. Hope I made your Nova Aethys playthrough a little bit easier. So, Nona Tavern Arena Tournament. Let's do it. Hopefully we're going to be getting a expensive piece of equipment. Eastern Noble Lance. Interesting. Probably not something that I would need, but interesting nonetheless. And our first bit on Mountain Archer. Ah, man. That's what's up. Got him. Next. I just go for the horse. I know that I'm not proficient enough to shoot the horseman. I'm barely proficient enough to shoot the horse. So just going for that is what's about. Brand the Smith? Hey, that's one of the dudes that I want to grab. If he's in the city, we can actually grab him from the tavern after this tournament. That's awesome. Let's say, yeah, I kind of hate League, but my girlfriend wants to play it, so whatever. Okay. I don't know, I like League of Legends. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. I got a new job and moved to a new city. Have you been? Ooh, wow, big changes in your life, Easy Panda Man. Hopefully it was for the best. I'm doing well. Same old. Work, and then stream, and then sleep, and then work, and then stream, and then sleep. Not really... I do have to, you know, mention that I really don't have that much time for myself, but doing good. Sin Pimpin, welcome to the end. 1 second, good sir. Let me just fight this green guy, and then I will read what you say. This is gonna go on forever, for I am not a spearman.
Come on!
Let me smack you with my shield. Good. Alright, so, hello, I'm new here. Have you pledged any loyalty, or are you shooting for your own kingdom? I will be pledging my loyalty to the underdog. We'll see which faction receives the shorter end of the stick. And afterwards, once we have maybe disciplinarian, maybe enough trade, and maybe enough money, we're going to try to buy out kingdoms and go for our own kingdom. Probably, initially, we're going to have to go for our own kingdom and then buy shit out. How's the pandemic over here? There are a lot of cases daily. The pandemic is not going away, and I am sadly expecting for the government to close us back up in houses. Sadly, it's not going to be very good for the economy, but I think it's going to be for the best for everyone. Especially since just people are not taking enough care of themselves. That's all. There we go. I don't intend to give you arguments, just overall thoughts why I prefer Twitch. Cool. Surge is the underdog, at least before the last patch. Indeed. But now, after the latest patch, we should be fine. Hotfix on beta branch. Don't know if you saw that. Really? Did they... Hopefully that's not going to break our saves. I don't think I've seen it. Let me just have a quick look-see. Beta patch notes. No, hotfix. I'm not seeing any... Oh, no, yeah. We gotta go for an update, so we will go for an update after this tournament. Sweet Jesus. Oh my god, I just headshotted my own friend. No, that was not my friend. Oh. Whew. Whew. For a second there, I thought I headshotted my own boy. That would have been so sad. There you go. Is smithing still broken as fuck? Yes, it is. Want a link? No, Relan? Well, actually, to the patch notes, give me the patch notes after I exit the game to update the game, okay? Well, Mr. Punny, his answer was more like he never manages to catch a YouTube stream, and that's why he prefers it on Twitch. Plus, on Twitch, you have a dedicated category where you can choose from whichever streamer you have. I don't know if YouTube has that. But it might. To be completely honest with you, did not explore the streaming service of YouTube. Because, again, I have Twitch for that. Twitch is kind of laggy for you for some reason. Okay, my dude. Also, wow, I am fighting this guy on autopilot. I should really pay a little bit of attention. There we go. Just not waste our time. Really hope the hotfix is compatible with the saves. Alright, let's see how much that Eastern Noble Lance is worth. Ooh, that's actually a decent price. That is actually a good price. Hell yeah, the price is right. If you subscribe on there's no way to miss the stream. Even your phone YouTube app gives you notifications if someone is starting to stream. That's great. How do you find the person who streams? First of all, might be that yeah, you're lagging as well. Maybe your internet's being lame. I'm not exactly sure. I really hope it's not something from my side. So let me just save and exit and apply the hotfix. Relum, now would be a good time to give me that link. And that's not the game update. Thank you. So while that's being downloaded, let's see. Beta hotfix. Fix the bug that caused garrison wages to be excessive for a short period of time upon taking control of settlement. Prevented a crash when upgrading troops in managed troop screen. before attacking a hideout. Fix the crash that occurred when recruiting surrendering bandits in a conversation. Fix the crash that occurred when clicking on death notifications. Fix the crash in skirmish. Fix the bug that allowed players to mount a horse that was despawning. And some more localization fixes. So practically the same fix that was applied to 1.4.2. Yep, just bug fixes, and I'm okay with them. And I think, yep, it's done. It has been applied. We can go back into the game now and hope to Jesus, or whoever's up there and listening, to not have to restart the game. Because if I'm gonna be spending another 2 fucking hours in the arena, I'm gonna cry. Well, probably not. Cry, but be very disappointed. Boom. Save the game. Crash when recruiting bandits was causing problems to a lot of players, so good fix. Also, most likely, the fact that you would attack a garrison and the garrison would automatically surrender is also a good fix. I doubt a ape is up there watching. Plus, YouTube UI is godlike when compared to Twitch, just my opinion. Mr. Punnyman, why are you on Twitch? I don't know, it just occurred to me that you're on Twitch right now. Are you just here to convince random streamers to go to the true savior and lord that is YouTube? To be honest, Azubu, Mixer, and similar web pages were much better in terms of on UI. Oh, okay. I don't use any apps like this on my phone, which is almost 24-hour a day disconnected from the internet. Okay. Twitch UI is kind of outdated. It is. It still works. Is it still outdated? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go with Sturgeon Warrior and the Soldier into Berserker. Good. And then most likely that Sturgeon Warrior needs to go into the Heavy Infantry Division. There. And oh no, I don't want you to go away, Mr. Bunny. Don't misunderstand me. I'm just an interesting question. Don't get me the wrong way would be what I'm saying. Alright, we still haven't sold our fish. Let's try Ceronia. I know for a fact that you can sell it at a decent price in Poros, but we're kind of far away from Poros right now. You're using my box. It has Android. Twitch app on Android is a pain in the ass. Okay. Again, that doesn't really explain why you're on Twitch right now. Well, maybe you don't have currently a YouTuber that's streaming that you're interested in. That would make sense. Well, anyway, let's keep on going. The 7 looters would be nice to kick in the butt. What's a device that you connect directly to the TV? Cool. So like a laptop or a computer or a console or a magic box from your TV providers or a smart TV or... Okay. The future. I am wasting a lot of time on these looters, but it's fine. Get 'em. Good. Let's kick ass. Attack. And you boys stay right here in a blob, and you also face the... Oh, no. 6 base enemy. There we go. Has Netflix, Spotify, YouTube, HBO, and more. Controlled by remote control, so it's like a TV, but with internet. Cool. Yeah, I have the same setup, only my computer's connected to my TV, and I have a wireless keyboard and mouse. It does the same thing, mate. But, again, each one with their own. Each one with their own preference, my dude.
Infantry! Oh,
they're going in. They're going for it. No, don't follow me. Charge. That's what I wanted to say. Charge then. Good. You'll start a game when they implement the bow perks. Early on it. Yeah, interestingly enough, they actually skipped the bow, crossbow, and throwing perks and went directly for riding and athletics. Maybe they thought it was more essential. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I tend to agree that making those perks work is essential, because you have characters that can be just pure melee only, but you'll never have a character who doesn't spec into riding and athletics. All you're saying is that you can try streaming on both platforms. I heard you have a new PC, so I bet you can handle it. I'm sure it could handle it even before. And as I said, Mr. Punny, I don't know if you were here or were you were listening when I said it. I do plan on trying YouTube out just to see, first streamers do, just to see how it goes. I don't know when that will be, but I do plan on trying. Okay, 25 looters, that is a juicier, sexier target that I want to go for. Let's go say hi. If we could fight not in the forest, that'd be great. No riding or athletics build. That sounds dumb, and I'm probably not going to be doing it. Especially since if you're going to be leveling riding or athletics passively, simply based on what you have on what you use on in the game. I don't think final game version will keep reworked perks. I mean, 3 to 4 perks have nothing related to with athletics. It's really weird. We'll see, Willem. We'll just have to wait and see. YouTube's kind of weird to stream on. Sadly, I don't have any experience with it, so I don't know if I should agree with you or not. Someday I'll stream on YouTube, just not today. It would be very, very counterproductive now, wouldn't it?
Form a shield infantry!
Whoop.
Move!
There we go. And you please face the
Keep
enemy.
eye on the enemy!
Good. Alright, stay safe back there. Ah, such a beautiful field. Nice. Ooh, good. Wow, that dude is still alive. Good.
Troops! Charge!
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I'm transitioning from British accents to American in no way, shape, or form. Also, I think each dude that I fight gives me an extra prisoner because I have the blunt arrows. What kind of infantry is that? Empire infantry, Empire basic infantry, which will become legionnaires, and some Sturgian soldiers, which will become berserkers eventually. It makes this game seem a lot tougher than the first game. Do they? Do they? Aw, oh, man, somebody died. Sturgeon recruit died. Well, that's lame. I guess from certain perspectives, if you are not prepared, they will kick your ass. YouTube has better connection to your community by letting you post videos along with streaming. Twitch also lets you post videos along with streaming, and it also gives you an easier way to export those videos directly to YouTube afterwards. That's how I've been editing my videos, literally using just the Twitch tools, and they work like a charm. Much more user-friendly than the YouTube editor, for example. And yes, now that thing I do state from my personal experience. There we go. Can I catch those guys and kick their ass even more? Yes, I can. Attack.
Footmen! Make a shield wall! Infantry! Forward!
There. You're a little bit close for comfort, but you should be fine. Again, Punny, Why are you trying to promote YouTube so much? And again, why are you on Twitch instead of YouTube? Right now. What do you gain, mate? Let's prove a point. Sure. Points have been made. Yes, he is spreading the true word of the true savior, YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm currently killing people. I'll be right with you. There we go, I killed people. What's up? Got a question. What is this question? It's not mandatory, no. But it's usually a good idea to marry someone because you're going to be getting a powerful companion on your side. Yeah. So, and in case you guys haven't heard, my wife asked if it's mandatory to marry someone in the game. Also, your character does get old and die eventually. So having kids to assume control of is a good idea. Well, what do you mean? You're not streaming on YouTube, so that's weird to ask why I'm not there. I see, so you are currently literally here with the intent of watching me. Okay. I have a wife. Yes, I do have a wife. She is quite real, and physically there. Well, yes, indeed, eventually is the key word here, because currently you just have so much time in the game and you're practically an immortal. Why, thank you, Mr. Punny. You're a peach. Did we lose another dude? I don't know. Good. Getting those boys up. Hello, staff banditos. Yeah, I thought as much. Really? No. Those are 5 prisoners. Those already have 5 prisoners. Damn. Where's the entrance? Oh, entrance is right there. Would love to see that small little arrow that shows me the entrance of the city, like on all of the other cities. So you're pushing the YouTube agenda? You want to watch it on your TV? I'm pretty sure you can find a way of watching Twitch on TV as well. I know other people doing it. So, ransom all of the prisoners, right? 2 points for robbery, what's now at 13. Did we also level up? We did also level up, that's great. As well. Should I put some extra points to trade, robbery? How are we looking? What's the upper limit right now on two-handedry? Upper limit is now 80. Wait, learning limit, yeah, 80. For bow, it is 80, and for athletics, it is currently 110. I never had to use Twitch on Android. No, because I usually don't watch streamers. Interestingly enough, I am a streamer, but I don't watch other streamers. Sadly, I think. I think it would do very well for me, from a business perspective, to watch other streamers. But no, I'm just a YouTuber. I just watch recorded stuff. I don't have the patience. Or, actually, no, it's not the patience, it's more about the time. Just don't have the time of watching live streams. Simply because of my work schedule. So let's go for a little bit of extra points into robbery, because I'd like for that to level a little faster, and we still have room to improve these. If you have a console, you can use it to watch Twitch on your TV. If you have a laptop, you can use it to watch Twitch on your TV. You just connect the laptop directly to the television, and you use the television as an extra monitor. Yeah, that's what I do. So, Arena, join tournament, join. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Reinforced suede boots. Suede boots. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that word. But that's going to be a good piece of equipment for my character. It's kind of a little box that makes your TV into a smart TV. That's it. Oh shit! How in the hell did you manage to aim above my shield based on how tall I am? Bastard. Okay, which one has the better armor? Okay, the dude that won. Well, that explains things. Gotcha. Good. Skippy the skip, Skippy the skip. Join. Ooh, this time we're on horseback. Alright, that didn't go as I planned. Did I completely miss? Yeah, I think I completely... Ow! Okay, okay. I died. That's over. It's pretty much over. They just stabbed me to bits and pieces. I don't think I need to watch this anymore. Yeah, I want to skip the current match and leave. I lost. Also, I forgot to take the Smith guy. Forgot to take the Smith guy from up north. Lame. Smith guy was at Makeb, I think, so we're gonna start traveling back there. Plus, we want to go back to Sturgeon territories and grab some more Sturgeon recruits. 3 to be exact. And we want to buy some more fish from there and maybe some cheap grain so we can go south and sell it for a profit. Probably going to have to go all the way to Poros for the profit, though. But that's still fine. As long as we have enough money to move, we should be okay. So I'm going to catch that guy. He is running in all of the wrong directions. But I got to do what I got to do. Attack.
Infantry!
Right here, infantry form. Sorry.
Soldiers!
Soldiers, right.
Move!
Oh, right. I forgot to move the upgraded Sturgeon soldiers into the heavy infantry division. I forgot about that. I think we have something similar to it here. I just never heard of it before. Well, I'm sure they're different devices for different regions to, you know, cater to the certain public. Cater? Is that correct? I don't think that's correct.
Everyone, attack!
God, I wish a weapon that just slashes through the enemy like it's nobody's business. Everybody died this time around? Nice. And we haven't lost anyone. Good. 4 looters in. I don't need the Empire peasants, right? No, I don't. That's cool. You have a TV that's not smart, so that was your only option, to be honest. Or connecting the laptop. I mean, I'm sure your laptop has an HDMI port. Does your TV have an HDMI port? If it does, again, you can use your laptop. Jesus. But again, each one with their own. Each one with whatever they chose. Choose. Choose. So Sturgeon soldiers, yep. You gotta be in that heavy infantry division. Since we're in the area, I'm gonna go to Saronia. And I'm just gonna go through here, back to Makeb. Kind of weird though, because you need to control your laptop and their cables. Yes, or a wireless mouse. You like to use your laptop when watching streams? Of course, because you want to participate with the chat. And that you can use your remote to do that, right? Well, I guess you can if you have a keyboard on the remote. Never mind, I stand corrected by myself. Keep the weapons, sell the rags. Check for horses, cheap horses. Yeah, no, not cheap at all. Not a good price for fish, damn. Screw it, let's go to the southwest. I want to sell that fish, man. Let's check out Onira. I'm gonna go to Makeb, that that companion is not going anywhere. Some TVs do have mouses and keyboards nowadays. They do, yeah. To the south. Oh, that water was direly needed. Okay. Hey, Sean. Welcome back to the inn. How's my favorite Canadian doing? You're from Canada, right? Did I remember that correctly? I'm making a fool of myself right now. It won't be the first time I make a fool of myself, and not the last time either. No, not enough money. Someday I'll have enough money. Ah, decent amount for fish. Okay, that's too much. That's too low. Okay, how you doing, Sean? Westwards. Trade has increased a bit. We do want that trade growing. How's the level looking? Fine. Who knows, maybe the early game now is a little bit hard to level up, but then as you go progress towards the late game, it's gonna speed up a bit. That'd be cool. That'd be good. Just gonna have to wait and see. Those looters. Will I play other games today or just Bannerlord? For today, just Bannerlord. Which video game do you have in mind, Shredder? Which video game would you like to see me play? You're doing good. Gonna quit at the liquor store soon and take the rest of the summer off. Too stressful? Okay.
Infantry, move!
I think the last time we spoke, you were working in a pharmacy, Sean.
Infantry! Forward!
I'll play some RimWorld. That's gonna be on another day, Shredder. Get in there to test out my two-handed weaponry. And shoot that guy. Son of a, that's a resilient dude. Good, got him. That was last year. Haven't worked there since December. My bad, my man. I was not really up to date with your current working situation. Okay, heaven be praised. Nobody leveled up this time around. I've been working full-time at the liquor store since May. I just want some time to prepare for school. Alright, dude. Alright. Hope you're going to be having a good time at school. 2 more Sturgeon soldiers and a berserker. Our first berserker, hopefully, of many. That's going to be something interesting to test out. Does it really take 3 hours to kill a looter? Damn. Well, I do have the shittiest bow in the game for right now, and I do have only 47 skills in bow, so I assume that's going to go up once I upgraded my bow. Can you call your horse on the battlefield? Yes. I don't know the key for it, though. You'll definitely find it in the control section, you know, in settings. Well, since we're so far north already, I'm just gonna go catch those looters and then move on. Do I have any guys on Bannerlord put up yet? No. No, I don't have any guys on Bannerlord put up yet. The looter grind? A bit of the looter grind. If we're gonna be fighting some lake rats, we're also gonna be killing some lake rats. Hello, Mr. Unknown. Welcome to the inn. Do you know about the smithing bug? Yes, I do. And I'm not going to be using it because I want to focus on trading. Yes, I do. I know. I want to test out buying out kingdoms in the late game with trade. Practically, the perk that I'm looking to test out is, I think everything has a price. Everything has a price. You can now trade settlements when doing barter. That's the one. No problem, dude. Thanks. How's the new troop XP thing? Better. You do level up your soldiers now, and I think it's based on your combat performance, which is cool. Hello. That one lone looter in the field being like, sup? Yeah. Oh, and are they going to fix the double perk in the skill tree? Which double perk? He is the toughiest. His name's Tuffy, actually.
Infantry, move foremost, everyone!
Oh, sorry.
Infantry! Forward!
There we go. Shield wall complete. With the surprise intact. Close. Close! Baby, you're close. So close, but no cigar. Missed by that much, no cigar. Baby, you're really, really close. Love that song, by the way. Thank you for the...
For smooth gameplay.
Thank you, good sir. Oh shit, they're breaking on me. Oh fuck. Yeah, this dude's gonna beat me with a hammer. Or I am gonna beat him with my hoe. The hoeing it up. Ah, lame. Hey, got him. And there we go. Hoes always beat hammers. You've been waiting for a long time to say that line, haven't you? You've been waiting for a long, long time. I know. I feel you. I feel you. I'm glad that I was able to provide you with the opportunity. Mr. Unknown, thank you for becoming a follower, my dude. Welcome to Hit Point Inn. By the way, my name's Revol, not Mr. Hit Point or anything like that. People tend to make that mistake a lot, but of course you're gonna do, because there's no worse did than my name's Revol. Should really make a tag with, "Hi, my name is Revol. I work here." Something. Another Imperial Legionnaire. 2 more Berserkers. Hell yeah. Do I play Bannerlord multiplayer? Sadly, no. Single player is more my thing. So that's a no. Okay, Mr. Legionnaire. You got a Pilla, which, as I recall, sadly in-game is not a throwable weapon, not a throwing weapon. I wish Legionnaires had throwing weapons, like in Pendor. That would be very nice. Understand you on that, and single player is the best part, to be honest? Yeah, I agree. Paradoxical Vex, welcome back to the inn. I feel like you've been here before, but maybe it's just because I've seen another person with the username Paradoxical. I might be wrong. Welcome. Did-dum. Catch that looter. No, he's going to be running away. Yeah, he's faster than me, so there's no point. Let's just go to my Zia. Maybe talk to some of these villagers. Go to the market. You have 8 old workhorses. Fuck yeah, give them to me. Go to the market. You have 9 old workhorses. Fuck yeah, give them to me. Because each workhorse gives me 100 space, inventory space, which is great. You're the save game guy. Oh, right, yes, you did remind me of saving the games here and there. Indeed, I do remember you. Welcome back. But was it in Bannerlord when you told me to save, or was it Star Sector? I think it was either or. Nothing interesting here. Okay, summon some prisoners. Trade. A little bit of extra cash. Nice. 30 old workhorses. Our herd is at -012. Good. Do you have any cheap enough? Let's add 5 to the mix. Just this once. And check the price on fish. It's not that good. So we're just going to dump the fish here. We still made a profit off of that. And we're going to go northwards and get ourselves more fish for the fish god. Leave. Do I have trade perk? Yeah, hell yeah, I have trade perk. And we're going to be getting... Okay, so I always went with wholesaler, but I think appraiser might be good as well, especially in the late game when you're just going to be going battle after battle after battle, and you're going to be making 30k per town run to sell weapons and armor. I don't know. I don't know if I should be going for that. But no, since we are going to be focusing on trade mostly in this game, I'm going to be going with wholesaler. Just this once. Tavern, Carmenet the Black. Not interested. Let's go to Umbrella, which is back in Kuzaid hands. Damn. Damn, they really... Okay, developers, please make a command to all AI. If they take a city, nobody else can take it back for at least a month. At least a month. Okay? Because this back and forth shit is confusing for everyone, including the AI. I bet. So, my god, please. This town cannot be sieged. Period. I don't know. Make some weird bullshit. The castle is too on guard. There are too many soldiers. There's enemy occupation within the city. And I'm sure you can come up with something. It's not real life. It's a video game world. You can make shit up. It's so hot. Yeah. It is quite warm in the room. True. If you want, you can open the window a bit. No? Oh, yes, true. At this hour, bugs will be coming in. But it's real life? In-game? Nah, it's a video game, dude. You can make some bullshit up. Yeah, you're the marshal for the Nords. You don't know why, but King gave it to me. You went and took a bunch of fiefs on campaign and you didn't put troops in them. And others came and took the cities and you got a bunch of controversy. Huh. Do I plan on finishing that POP series on YouTube? No. If I were to play a POP series, I would probably restart. Okay, shoot it in the bunch. Undershot. Missed. Yes. That's a nice shot.
Everyone, kill them all!
Nah, son. You ain't getting away from me. That one's gonna get away. Oh, never mind. But he's not gonna die. Oh, holy shit. Nah. Being martial rules, though? Indeed. The good thing in Bannerlord is you can create an army based on your influence. Everybody can be a marshal if they're influential enough. Which is cool. I agree with that. Would like to make, I would like them to make a rule where they, well, not a kingdom rule, kind of like a royal edict. Something like you need to ask the king for permission to create an army. So I would, so if I have my own kingdom, I would only allow certain individuals that I know that are capable of holding an army to create an army. Yeah, we just call it a royal edict. And if people support it and vote for it, then vassal needs to ask me, or I will manually choose the people who are marshals. Or royal marshal, call it something like that. That's cool, and it's optional. Another Imperial Legionnaire, another soldier, and our first Ulfhednar. That's a big boy. No, let's keep on going. Tavern. Ransom all of the prisoners. Gallon the surgeon with 81 medicine. Nasa. I can find better. Arena, no tournament. Trade. Keep the weapons. Sell the cloth. Pardon. Nothing interesting over here, and I like to keep the wine for my boys. Northwards, no injuries. We're going to go to Alof, trying to grab ourselves 40 more recruits. And then going to go to Tial. Do I mean Marshall? I'm simply referring to people of your choosing who are capable of creating armies. Right now, within the game, anybody can create an army as long as they have influence. Shit be on fire, yo. So yes, royally appointed marshals. Yeah, let's go with that. But I would just call it a royal edict, because it sounds cooler. 12 Luters, you are mine. Hey Des, welcome back to the Indeed. How goes the life, I think you want to say, of a foot soldier commander? Never thought about trying that playthrough style to your last stream, but I already restarted. As I stated before, we did have another playthrough in which I was a foot soldier. It is perfectly fine. It's perfectly playable. Your party speed is not really that affected. You are indeed slower than if you were on a horse, but that's more on army composition than on your own character. And you don't have as much control on the battlefield as you would have if you were on a horse. That's it. Indeed, Simon. I agree, and that's how I prefer it as well. But I still want to test shit out. Sometimes you want to roleplay, and it's something that I want to experiment and see if it's viable. Is it viable? Yes, totally. It is viable to go with a foot soldier build. Will you have a harder time? Yes, you will. But it is still viable. It is still doable.
Move! Soldier infantry!
Face enemy.
Turn to enemy!
No. Nerds have no cavalry, but you can buy mercenary horsemen? Sure. So close, yet so far. Oh my god, how? Am I? Yes, finally. By luck. Good. Oop. Shabadoop. Oh man. Really need to aim properly. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Everyone charge. Berserkers are going ham. And done. Nice. Sword Sisters and Slaver Chiefs are nice to have too. Talking about the original game, of course. Of course, Simon. Apparently, through a test on YouTube, Slaver Chiefs are more powerful than Swadian Knights. So the fully upgraded Slaver Chiefs, take good care of them. Yeah, Slaver Chiefs are the win. Slaver Chiefs rule, I learned that from a video. Yes, indeed. That's literally what I stated before I could finish reading what you said. Okay. Man, these dudes are very, very happy. Oh, also, we haven't tested out the cheer system yet. Let's test out that cheer system. Yeah, you might try foot soldier next, though, with a one-handed and shield. You love shield bashing a lot. Shield bashing be good. Shield bashing be cool. Shield bashing be love. Shield bashing be life. Recruit 1 soldier. Leave character screen. Oh yes, I have 50 We've reached 15 bows. Let's see. Strong pull. Hold aim for 50% longer or increase readying speed by 10%. So faster aim. Let's go with faster aim. Be a little bit faster on that end. Be a little bit on that machine gun side of the spectrum. Good. Now let's go towards Tial. Let's try to... Oh dear, that is a lot of enemies. Try to kill that step bandit. You have nowhere to run, step bandito. Your ass is grass. Oh my god, no. Good, got it. We will fight you to the end. Oh, shit, well, definitely.
Infantry,
Right here, brothers.
Form a shield wall. Footmen,
I'm sorry.
infantry, raise your shield. Infantry.
Okay, for some odd reason, the game menu says archers form a shield wall. I'm pretty sure I told my infantry to do that. Oh my god! Well, I think this is the weakness of our composition. We can't do shit against mounted archers. Well, except me shooting them. So it might be a good idea to grab myself a small contingency of archers. Just to get that ball rolling. And those guys are dead. Can't you load another map? I can. I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna waste time loading another map right now. I guess we should start charging them. Yeah, everyone charge. Infantry line, so you're not holding the shield up anymore. And I'm gonna try my best to shoot them off their horse. They be fast though. I think I'm overshooting. Definitely overshooting. Yeah, move targets, especially if they're running in circles, are not as easy to hit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Also, they suck at aim, which is great for us. Oh, nice. Finally, they ran out of arrows. Got him. Two more enemies? Or is it an enemy running away? I think so. Let's see. I just aimed for the horse, that's for sure. I am trying to aim for the horse. Getting down in grading sieges with a two-handed axe is good fun. I'm sure it is, Darylin. I'm sure it is. Man without a horse is only half a man? Sure. Especially mounted archers. I feel mounted archers are harder to hit than normal cavalry. Well, yeah, because usually normal cavalry will charge your ass. Oh, no, no. Dangerous shot. I don't want to kill. Oh my god, is he running away like a bitch? He is running away like a bitch. Hello, Abdul Hamid Martini. Welcome to the end. A man without a woman is a rich man. Sexist and not entirely true. But each one with their own. Archers would aim for the horses, and I'm sure I would aim for the horses as well if I knew how to aim properly. And finally capture the... or not. Oh, there you go.
Everyone! Infantry!
There.
Footmen!
There.
Move!
You know what? Yeah, let the enemy come to us. Yeah, it's anime girls' asses. Okay. Welcome to the end. You get that one? Right. Sure. Again, I assume it's each one with their own. Hey, hey! Surprise, motherfucker. We're hoeing it up. We hoed it up. For seeing part of our VODs yesterday, I can't decide if I want to utilize Asterai archers or Imperial for normal troops. I might go 50-50. Yeah, sure. Go with 50-50. You do know relationships take a lot from a man, including money? Well, I'm a married man, and it really doesn't take a lot of money for me. And it doesn't take a lot for me either. Depends on the woman that you meet, my dude. Depends on the man that you meet as well. That was for the ladies. And, you know, for all of the things in between. Alright, I'll need a Sturgeon recruit. I don't need the Crusade boys. And I don't think the peasant levels up in the 20 thing, and I'll take all of those prisoners. Thank you very much. There. Ba-bum. Good. One more bloke. One more Sturgeon recruit needed. Depends on a lot of factors. That's a very niche situational advice. In relationships, the one pays more than the man. Again, this is a pointless, incredibly pointless debate, because it depends on situation. Depends on how are you as a person, and how is the person that your partner that you meet, or what you're attracted to, or a lot of stuff. There are so many factors that need to be taken into consideration in this particular situation, that you can't really generalize it. But again, that's my opinion. You guys can just have at it if you so desire. And there's a tournament here which we would like to participate in, and I'm going to grab that run recruit that I needed. Great. Do I? No, I don't need to level up anybody. And we have enough HP to participate, but most likely we're not going to be winning it. For example, in my situation, in my personal life, my wife is, I would say, very low maintenance. Well, you're not a big spender. They were talking about the fact that women take a lot of your money.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Also, you might want to work on armor. I will work on armor, definitely. For right now, I'm working on just making money in general, and then I'm going to decide what I'm going to be spending it on. Yeah, it's pointless. Let's go back to YouTube versus Twitch. Fine, Mr. Bunny. Hey, Aspel Saints, welcome back to the end, dude. No matter how you spend it, most women will not respect their man if they contribute more cash in the relationship, no matter what they say consciously. Again, that is a very general thing to say, and it depends on a person-to-person basis. Again, yeah, sure, there are women like that. There are men like that. There are women that are not like that. There are men that are not like that. US trainings gave you more money. You rarely bet on them. They don't usually give you enough gold worth the risk of losing. Sure. I usually just go with... go and solve the reward if I don't need it for myself. You might want to spend more in the businesses in Bannerlord than in Warband. Just to point that out. Mate, thank you for the backseat. Thank you for the advice. I already know that shit. I think I had around... maybe 4 or 5 playthroughs by now. I think I know what I'm doing. Of course, I do appreciate the advice. Don't date shitty women, and don't date shitty men. Just to keep both sides happy. You just go for the rewards as well? Yeah, just selling the rewards might be for the best. Nice. Okay, that's my blue dude. Green needs to go die. Oh, the fact that he has a sword gives him an advantage in combat. To hell with you too. Goodbye. I also like to save some of the more rare rewards to give it to companions. Yep, I do that as well. But I'm going to be going through so many, nice. I'm going to be going through so many tournaments that it's really not worth me keeping that gear right now. Ooh. Okay, axe and shield, that's going to be cool. Also, a workshop in Bannerlord is around between 15k to 10k, around that ballpark. You're not going to be finding anything under. Unless the city was just conquered. I think you'd find it a little bit cheaper then. I don't know. Need to test that out. You did like 50 tourneys yesterday? I can imagine, my man. It's a good way of grinding renown in the early game. And just to get your clan rolling. Oh, what? No, no. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I left my right click too fast. Well, that's sad. Congratulations, Sturgeon Berserker from most likely my party. You won. Oh no, wait, Lek won. Never mind. Yeah, the named character won. It's okay. I'll just cry later. Let's see what we got here. Grain and decent price on fish. Let's go ham on that fish. Fisher price. 2k. Yeah, 2k is great. We're going to try to sell that at Poros. Weapon skill, I prefer to go straight to tourneys instead of arena training. I prefer to go to the arena training just to get reaccustomed to a low skill soldier. You'll usually do that fast. And to get myself some cash just for some early gear and some early soldiers. That's all. I just like to spam arenas real quick. Just to get that ball rolling. But that's my personal preference. Go for the one that already likes you. They usually won't ask for much then to be with you. Relationship doesn't need to be expensive for anyone. Well, you're going to be looking for a person who likes you for yourself. That would be the idea. Hey, Jovster, welcome back to the end, dude. It's similar, fine, a little bit better optimized, a little bit better fixed. Nothing much has been added. Although there is one change that I particularly like in the new patch. Oh no. It crashed. I think. Or do I carry on my wayward son? Nah, it crashed. It crashed. I hate it, Jofster. It crashes all the time. Nah, this is literally the first time it crashed. Yeah. So, I was trying to access the encyclopedia. I'm probably butchering. Is it two E's? I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with the one E for right now. Here's main menus. Check troop trees. It was currently... Actually, no. Main menu. So I can check the troop trees. It was currently on a companions spreadsheet. The crash occurred when I pressed home. There we go. Hopefully that's going to help them track down that bug. Again, please take your time to provide them with as many details as possible so they can track that shit down and fix it. I hope they'll actually read that. I'm sending it in the hopes that they will. I'm sure a lot of people go, "Oh my god, bug broken, please fix." That doesn't help anyone. Literally, give them some extra details to get that shit fixed. Now, real quick, I need to go here and make sure that Bannerlord has been closed properly. My name. Okay, yeah, so Bannerlord has been closed properly. We can now go back in the game. No, I would not like to enable safe mode, thank you very much. Just want to verify where we left off. Question, have you found a sweet spot for the amount of caravans to utilize? Because I feel like you want to save some slots to make them into parties for when you have a kingdom. 2. 2 is the sweet spot. That's what I've noticed. 2 is more than enough. Saved, load. I assume I'm gonna be in Tial. I hope I'm gonna be in Tial. Please make me be in Tial. I'll suck your... No, okay, never mind. I ain't sucking anything. Yes, I am indeed in Tial, and it seems it's after the tournament. Did we buy the fish? We did not buy the fish. Okay. Up to 2K. There we go. Done. Leave. Check the tavern. Nope. Nothing I'm interested in. Leave. And now try to go to troops. So, again, what I wanted to say, the feature that I like that they've added is the fact that you can now check the equipment of the soldiers that you're selecting in the troop tree. So if I go to Asarai Master Archer, I can now finally compare his equipment with a Empire Palatine Guard, which is cool. Usually disband a caravan and make them into parties when you get to that point, or they just get killed by some random army. Indeed they do. And yes, once you're at the late game stages, it's time for you to pull back the caravans and make them into combat units. Sadly, we have not found a good companion yet as a good candidate to be a caravan leader. Someday. Thanks, haven't made it far enough to see how expensive it is to have a decent party yet. I always restarted for dumb reasons as you're about to hit mid-game. Des, stop restarting for dumb reasons. You restart your games too much. You've done this before as well. You're gonna burn yourself out on the video game before you reach the nitty-gritty. Seriously, my dude. If there are dumb reasons, then they shouldn't be important enough for you to restart. You wouldn't really invest time learning about deep mechanics and efficiency since the economy is not stable yet and a lot of changes are coming? Well, it's really not that big of a research, my dude. I mean, currently in the game, at the amount of money that Caravan's making, you'll usually just want to. Especially since you have to balance your companion slots with the amount of caravans that you're getting. And since after Clan Tier 3, it's going to be taking a long fucking time to reach Clan Tier 4, the usual sweet spot is 2 caravans. Actually, it's going to be taking a while for you to even reach Clan Tier 3. I'm just saying. So there's not really super in-depth research that you need to do to reach that conclusion. When you restarted, it was more min-max reasons or wanted to try a different weapon out, had no focus points into that weapon. I see. Let's see. Hey, they saved my boys. That's great.
Footman! Move!
There we go. So they're a little bit more defensive. And whoppa. Good. Start aiming for the heads a bit. Kill them all. Slaughter the slaughter. Whoop. Get him. Good, good. Oh, right, somebody was injured. A recruit. He'll be fine. He'll live. Grab all of that. Done. Parte. Another legionnaire. Another surgeon boy. Yes, it works. The game now remembers the positions that I've set up. Umbrella's under siege. Shocker. Wow. Who would have fucking thunk? And it is now back in the hands of Northern Empire. Holy shit, there's a giant-ass battle taking place right now in front. Which I think Kuzite should win. Let's see if Umbrella's in need of dire good stuff. All that. Yes, a good price for fish. We're going to be making a profit out of that. Even though I sell everything here, it's a profit. Okay, so from 2k to 3k. Not bad. Not bad. Tavern, salt prisoners. Exit, arena, join tournament. Let's do this. And see if we can get ourselves a nice chest piece. Now that's a keeper. Let's go for it. Gallon the Surgeon. Fuck you. Let's make yourself use those skills on yourself. Join. 1v1, v1, v1. Oh shit, both of them are coming towards me. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, it's a Legionnaire. Can you please fight against each other? Thank you. So I can stab you in the back. Shit. There we go. Fight amongst each other. Now I can stab this guy a bit. Haha! They have heavy armor. I gotta stab. If I go with a normal attack, I'm not even staggering them. Ah, damn. Got him. No betting. I'm not confident enough in my capabilities of just winning tournaments right off the bat. I'd like to train a little bit more, get some better equipment, and just practice a little bit more. Well, I guess practicing means the same thing with training, so my bad. But yeah, I just want to practice a little bit more, and once I feel confident enough in taking on the tournaments and winning it, then I'm going to be betting on myself. Jesus, dude, it's just a tournament. No need to get personal about it. What the? Somehow that hit me. I'm not exactly sure, but somehow that hit me. Even though I had my shield up towards my head, so I don't know. And that's why I don't bet on myself. And that Legionnaire won. And that, sure. I don't bet even then, since I typically only make 200 to 300 profit from the bets. In the early game, it's something. Now, let's go to Argeron, where we know there's some cheap fish. We're not going to be participating in that battle, sadly. And I'm sure I'm going to be fighting those dudes to talk with them later. Our speed is now 5.5. Not bad. Not bad. Athletics is now at 46. And 20 looters. Well, don't mind if I goddamn diddly do. Goddamn diddly do. True. I'm more thinking when you got workshops and caravans doesn't feel worth. Oh yeah, of course. By that point, you're gonna be shitting gold, so no point in betting on tournaments back that late. I'm faster, so I'm gonna catch them. Attack the bad boys. So infantry over here, good. Infantry, please stay behind the shield wall.
Forward! Footmen! Everyone! Infantry!
And please face the
Ready
army.
yourselves!
Shield bash really makes tourneys a lot easier. It does, especially if you have the upgraded shield bash perk, which is pretty early in the one-handed tree. Nice. I should attack the masses. And down I go. Hey, Thayrun. Welcome back to the end, my dude. How you doing? How are you? I'm sure you'll be fine. And the rest are running for the hills. Do you have rocks? Come on, Berserker. Let's see how fast you are. Can you catch up to the enemy? Are you literally catching up to the enemy? Nah, it's kind of the same speed. But the fact that you're quite heavily armored, Well, yes, Suckles. Yes, but actually no. We did win. I personally was defeated because they overwhelmed me, and really I don't really have a lot of practice with blocking with a two-hander. That's another thing that I wanted to experience and test out further in this playthrough. You just did a tourney and you had to check it was unrealistic. That perk is OP. Oh yeah, that perk's OP in general. That perk is very, very powerful. Will there be a stream tomorrow? Yes, there will be a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow being Thursday, right? Yeah, definitely. Definitely will be streaming. Revenge. There. Plunder some gold. Grab some cash. And going westwards. How have you been, Thayrun? No, not those 8 looters. Anything but those 8 looters. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for those 8 looters because I'm lazy. Arena, practice fights. Oh, I'm wounded, of course. Hey, we gained a level because roguery. Woo! Glorious. Hello, Skenderax. Welcome to the inn. Sup to you too. Well, if you're stating sup as in what is up, what are you doing? Currently just trading a little bit, participating in tournaments, making some money, gathering enough money for my first workshop / caravan. Yeah, if you ever go two-handed, you'd have to turn auto block on, at least with sieges. You're terrible at manually blocking without a shield. I want to practice. So, and to be honest, Dust, if you would practice your blocking with a two-hander, eventually you're going to get good at it. You downloaded GTA 5 in your potato PC, but it runs on 20 to 30 FPS on very low settings. Laughing out loud. Well, if it runs on 30 FPS on very low settings, it should be playable. So all of that, for some odd reason, it just doesn't want to load up right now. And, ooh, decent fish. That's a cheap-ass fish. Cheap-ass fish. Give me that cheap-ass fish. Yeah. Chippy, what a chance of fish. Okay, 300 pieces of fish. We're going to be selling that in the south. But first, we're going to wait here for a bit. Wait here for a while. And heal up until we have at least 20% of HP. Good for a potato. I can't even max GTA 5 on a 1080. Okay, I actually own GTA 5 and I haven't played it yet. Just because I don't have time. I have so much shit to play. So much shit to do. Zdibby, welcome back to the end, my man. How you doing? Right, 21%. We're ready to hit the roads. Let's leave. No point in following these guys. We're gonna go directly south towards Saniopa. And check the prices for fish there. That sounds kind of terrible. Hopefully you get a new PC soon. Indeed. Indeed, Thayrun. Hopefully you're going to be getting a beast of a machine. We waited 1 month for a patch, and this is the new patch? What the fuck? I'm happy that we received the patch. I'm happy that we received fixes. Improvements. Happy that I can see equipment in the troop tree. Some people are happy that they now have access to auto block again. It's the little things that you should look out for. It's the little things that sometimes really matter. So, try to be happy. Try to see the full side of a glass. You will be happier in general, especially if you lower your expectations. Yeah, but the stutters and temperature in my CPU and GPU is above 90 degrees and is very irritating. Oh, Thayrun, might not be a good idea to play GTA 5 until you get yourself a better PC. Oh yes, there's a new main story quest line where you save a relative of your family. You like the new main story questline they added? Can't wait to test it out. I can't wait to test it out myself, my dude. So there's stuff there. You just have to look above your high standards.
Soldier, move. Footman, turn.
Oh my god, don't turn.
Wheel. Footman,
Face enemy.
keep eye on the enemy.
And
Infantry,
shield
make a
wall.
shield. Infantry,
Right here.
forward. Infantry,
Bloopy-doopy.
move.
6
Infantry.
face enemy.
Wheel to
That's
enemy.
what up. What's up? That's one thing that bothered you before they added it in. Which one? Am I doing the quest? I will. I'm not doing the quest right now, but I will do the quest in the future. And we're kind of passively doing the quest as we're walking through the game. One of the objectives is to, well, talk to lords. So as we're traveling, we're going to be talking to lords. Also, we're going to try to get ourselves killed this time around. We're going to be a little bit on the side, flanking the enemy. Where do you think you're running off to? Got him. Nice. Now what I am up to? Testing out a Fion build, or in other words, a foot archer with a two-handed sword, no shield. And testing out shock soldiers. And in the late game, I plan on testing out the trade skill to buy cities. That's it. That's the current plan for this current playthrough. An objective for each phase of the game. You forgot yesterday was raid day. Never got your goal on Bannerlord of 75 trade, but you'll get that today. Okay, dude. What do you gain at 75 trade? What do you wanna go for? Traveling rumors, your caravan gather trade rumors also mark item prices relative to average price. And your workshops gather trade rumors also mark item prices relative to average price. Okay. Good day, bloody gamer. Welcome to the end. A bunch of peasants trying to fight soldiers with heavy armor with sticks and rocks. Well, we did catch up to them and challenge them to a children's card game. They refused, so we had to fight it out. We have one dude that's injured, that's me. Living that dream. And leveling up the boys. Might be a good idea. At one point, once we have enough money rolling, I am going to upgrade to 30 men, just to have around 10 archers. Just to deal with those pesky mounted archers. At 75 trade makes it so you can buy and sell without any brain power. Game does it for you. Okay, what about before then? I mean, as long as you know to buy fish and horses from the desert and stuff like that, you should be fine. Okay, level up. Let us go for... I think I'm going to go with an extra pointed to bow. Into the bow. Because it's my highest one for right now. So, more bow for the bow god. And then we're going to go with more two-handed for the two-handed god. And then I'm going to be adding roguery trade leadership. And I'm actually going to go for 1 point of the steward. Yeah. You're too late for the stream as you didn't get the notification. So will you update your schedule on Discord? You're asking because Discord can be a good alternative than the douchebag notifications. I did update the schedule on Discord, therein. Also, there's an updated schedule in the description of the video with a countdown timer. Also, I've updated the schedule while I'm offline on the Twitch account. And I update the schedule on Discord on a weekly basis on Monday morning. Yeah, it's fine without it, but it's nice just to turn your brain off for trading, especially once you're rolling in dinars. Sure, if you want to just keep on going for that, it's fair enough. Sell that. In your latest playthrough, you never ever even trade. You just go around doing tourneys until you get enough money for workshops. Sure, that's one way of doing things. Again, for the sake of testing shit out, we are gonna go for trade this one. This time. This turn. Oh man. So Horses first. Do they have any interesting horses that I could sink my teeth in? And in the ball freeze, a little bit on the expensive side, 233. Might need to wait on that. How many do we get? So 11 Surgeon Trotters. We need 10 more. 10 more speed horses. The rest are strictly inventory horses. So we're just going to wait on that. I don't want to pay 1K for that right now. Misky the Misk. Fish is at a bad price. Not going to go for it. Not here. Also, is there a tournament here? Arena? Nope. Wait here until we're at 20% HP. 21% to be exact. A little bit more. Good. And now leave, and there were some 20 looters to the east, right? You're kind of disappointed that a lot of the perks don't work? Okay, well, eventually they'll work. Ha ha ha. Which is the best game which you've ever played? That's such a tough question, man. There's some amazing games out there. Mountain Blade Prophecy of Pandora is up there. Star Sector is quickly becoming one of my favorite games of all time. Really like Dawn of War Soulstorm and Dawn of War Dark Crusade. Hey Kiwi, welcome back to the end. Really love Vampires Bloodlines. Amazing game. I really love Tyranny. Amazing game. What else? Really enjoy Fallout 3. Skyrim is pretty good, especially if it's modded. And yes, I'm looking beyond the fact that it was delivered as a broken game on delivery, on release date. I'm looking beyond that fact. I'm looking at what it is now. What else? I have a lot of... Oh, Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2, another great game. So I have a lot of favorite, greatest, bestest, gamestest games, Theroon. And these are just some video games that come from the top of my head. I was very, very fond of World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade, for example. So if they're ever going to be bringing out a server, the official server with that, I'm going to be down for it. Okay, let's tempt fate. Let's tempt fate. Let's try to defeat 40 looters. Double our numbers. Well, almost double our numbers. We're going to take this. Oh, actually, we're even going to strategize a bit. And sit tight right here. Face in every direction. There we go. Also, Xedralia, welcome to the end. Okay, we're funneling in a lot of enemies. Gotta shoot further up. Just shoot in the masses. You're playing it around now? Alright, my dude. Alright. Have fun with it. We're actually going to be streaming Star Sector on Friday. So if you're going to be around, it might be a good idea to drop by. Go, 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 go. Attack from the flank. Slowly but surely. And broken. Man, more than half of them broke off. Maybe I can get a lucky shot or something. There, still going for an all-infantry army. For right now, I don't plan on going over 21 soldiers, except if I find companions. Simply because of costs for the party. After I'm making a little bit of passive gold, I am going to be going for 10 more extra soldiers. Just to get 10 archers there, just to help out with retreating enemies. Or maybe even going for 10 cavalry to help clean up to help as a cleanup crew. Yeah, I'm not going to go for archers. I'm going to go with 10 cavalry, and those 10 cavalrymen will be against horse archers and against cleanup crews. I might even make them as mounted archers. We'll see. Let's see. You're tempted to play on the new Burning Crusade private server that came out. Apparently, it's made your devs that have a reputation of making some of the best private servers. All right. Your character's like a giant and also sounds like a giant. Your health is low. Rest for some time. I will, Thayrun. Thank you. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that my health is low. I clearly did not notice. Or did I? Right. So, that was a decent battle. I think there's enough men to go for another swing. There's the swing I'm looking for. Ah, really? Just 9 dudes? Hey, nice. 19 dudes. They joined. That's great. That's great. That's great.
Soldier! Forward! Former ship! Infantry! Move! Infantry! Move!
There. Infantry, please face the enemy.
Turn to enemy!
Tat? I'm not so sure what the word tat means. Yeah, after I fought some horse archers when I was killing minor factions, was impressed with how good they are. Almost want to use some. I've tested out a full army of mounted archers, and they're powerful if you take good care of them. They're high maintenance though, so you're going to be making a very big investment to reach a full mounted archer army. I will state that. Oops. Should be focusing on the soldiers, on the looters that are still fighting, not on the ones that are running away. Is that it? Tea time for your soldiers. Ah, right. I did not know that abbreviation existed. Abbreviation. Abbreviation? Okay. Done. Check. Level ups. Beautifully. Definitely Berserker. Definitely more Ulfid Knots. Yeah, that's what's up. That is what is up. Now let us go to Licaron. But first, that's gonna be it for today, guys. It's a 3-hour mark. I'm done for today. I'm gonna be chilling. Most likely gonna go grab a bite to eat, have a good, delicious dinner, and I hope wherever you are in the world, you have a good, delicious meal waiting for you as we speak. So, that's gonna be it for today. If you guys like what I do, please hit that follow button. If you want to further support me and keep the channel going, please subscribe. If you're on YouTube, I have multiple guides and playthroughs that you guys can check out. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps out with the algorithm. That's gonna be it for today. Wish you boys and girls a wonderful, wonderful day.